from Overwatch.
Peace. Hi everyone, we're live. Oh, my favorite video game one.
Hey, Becca, one thing, can you correct my camera?
Oh no, I knew I
No,
forgot
leave it like that.
something.
All you have is my fucking eyeball. Hello?
Oh, I knew I forgot something.
Hey, uncrop it a little bit. I don't have a chin.
But you're so cute. Sorry.
What the fuck?
Black space.
There you go.
Don't worry.
Boy, that's better.
No, I'm not. I'm just a person. I'm
I didn't have the
It's
chibi
okay.
heads
It's okay.
downloaded, so you're
Ladies
just
and gentlemen,
fizzing
welcome back
big.
to Dicefunctional Season 2, Session 70, with the Neighborhood Watch, where we had last left our group of intrepid idiots. The Neighborhood Watch had just wrapped up some business deep underground and had begun digging in a little bit deeper into some mysteries that the party has been trying to uncover. Namely, and this is the most pressing one, where exactly is Darius's daughter? Child, whatever you want to call them. They're two.
She can pick what she wants to be called later, but right now she's a daughter.
Yeah. They were able to find out some information about where exactly their daughter was after trying to recover some memories that the recovered changelings that you guys had managed to rescue that had managed to be lost due to their mind control. First, you spoke with a changeling by the name of Rennie. He was quite cooperative with you all, gave you all the information you guys requested, and was more than a touch confused about the whole scenario, but did tell you some things that you felt were important. Namely, that he had been in the same room as the changeling that had framed Dawn, the Kaz's uncle. And additionally, Darius's partner, Celebrin, was also in that room. Meaning that there must have been something important that those several changelings were doing. You know where two are, you don't know where the other two are. Additionally, you uncovered the memories that Celebrin had, and you recalled exactly what had happened to Darius's child, as Celebrin, under the mind control influence, was told to drop off her child in an orphanage. Upon using the Mirror of Omniscience, you guys looked through it and saw what happened to their child, and found that the current state of the orphanage is not good, and it appears to be very much a abusive situation, to which Celebrin immediately decided to call the attention of the most dangerous individual they could think of, Oriole Meritxell, the head of the family, who did not know them, but does have a noted protective instinct over children, and was just told where an abusive orphanage was. So, what happened there, we will have to see in today's session. So, let me get the music going.
Personally, I don't think I can see how this is gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
You know how this could go wrong? They take your kid.
I'd like to see him try.
Insert Selvin quoting the Goonies. I'm taking it back. I'm taking them all back.
You're about to have a lot more kids than you started off with. I hate to tell you this, bestie.
I have 32 children now.
They all live in the cart and they all have jobs.
Oh, no, we
Child
have an
labor
empty
laws?
wizard tower.
And
I don't want to
No.
populate it with children.
No, we cannot.
this is how you end up on a reality TV show.
This is how you make a cult. I need to let you know.
This
This is how you make.
factory where we lock the doors and everyone's under the age of 12.
No, that's how you make either a cult or a second version of the family. You know,
Oh,
the
no.
gang that you're currently dealing with.
We don't want to have a gang.
Uh-huh.
Cult it is.
So,
Have you guys ever heard of the reality show where they let kids run the town and then they had to like stop it after?
Kid Nation.
Yes, Kid
Kid
Nation.
Oh, they
Nation.
did do something like that, didn't they?
I have
You should
never
watch a
heard
video
this.
about Kid Nation. It's fucking wild.
Wild. I was. It was. I remember it happening. It was crazy.
Distraction aside, it is currently about 6 p.m. I have basically run all the numbers that I can on how long it's going to take for you guys to get from here, near some farmland near Hargrack, all the way over to Elbadil. Don't take this the wrong way, but I would start a cult. You know, Azura's, depending on who you're preying on, I may not have a huge issue with it. So, to get from where you are to Hargrack, that's going to be easily a day and a half. By the time you get there, it will be the 75th of spring, bright and early in the morning. You'll then be able to take the trains all the way up to about Carhay. Unfortunately, at that point, the trains will not be running anymore, which means you're going to lose a day there. So on the 76th, you'll arrive at Elbadil at earliest. Let's see, where was it?
One route does have a bunch of lines because it's just back and forth.
At 8 o'clock in the morning. So you'll arrive by the 76th at 8 o'clock, which means that you guys have about 3 days to do whatever you want in the cart. So, are there any big things you guys want to use that 3-day period to do? Whether it is conversations, investigating things, looking into stuff, it is completely up to you. You have plenty of time to do it.
I need to read that.
I need to make
item.
medicine.
Hold on. Where's that one fucking item? Is it the Celestine?
The Celestine Channeler.
Yeah. Well, if the pop-up window would pop up correctly,
Hey, I didn't do it. Don't look at me. I didn't do nothing.
It's just clear. Why is it clear? I can't read this.
In fairness, the pop-up windows can be a little slow at times.
Yeah, it's like loading the images in full resolution.
Yep.
I'm just gonna highlight all the text and read it there.
Music. There it is. By the way, I need to... one of these days, I need to stop and just listen to a bunch of royalty-free music so I can put it up here without getting slapped by some kind of DMCA strike.
And then it will happen anyways, but...
It
Oh, shit,
might
is there
for a
music?
different reason. No, not right now. I haven't
Okay.
started it yet.
I was
You're
like,
okay.
"Ooh."
Okay. Are there any objections to Fitzy Boy taking the neck bone?
No,
No?
Okay.
it's too weird for Darius to want.
It's not what I want aesthetically either.
It'll be in the
But-
back of your head.
But Connor doesn't want us to look good. He wants us to be powerful.
Well, in fairness, as he did also mention, we could glamour it.
I was gonna say, like a
Fitz has
really
long hair,
high
that'll be fine.
medicine check. Can it like be done in a way that's less showy? If Fizzy does a really high medicine check, Connor.
So the thing is not entirely, because the problem is that it's going to be going at like the base of your neck, like just between either like the C1, C2 vertebrae or C1 vertebrae and your brainstem. That is where it's intended to go. It's literally like right fucking here. So
Yeah.
you can hide it with hair, absolutely. But the problem is the bone itself it's about yay big. It's supposed to kind of go around the base of your neck. So you're not gonna see it unless you look for it. But there's also no real way to hide it, not without like embedding it into your skin, which will look weirder.
Because then there'd be like glowy blue rocks under my skin.
Under your skin. That's gonna look weirder.
Yeah,
So unfortunately,
that's
like,
kind of cool.
It
That's
is kind of cool.
Sick.
That's kind
But
of.
it'd also be a bone-shaped lump.
Yeah.
Bone-shaped hump at the base of my neck. I
And
don't
that's
know if
worse.
it's wants
Silver
that.
lining. A
Long
new
hair.
perch for frog.
Oh my god, it's for frog! That's Mayonnaise.
It's a frog holder. He just kind of droops himself over it.
It's a frog holder with added benefits of like upping my intelligence.
Yeah,
the only reason I wanted
significant
it
benefit,
frog.
I will point out.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I Fitz will at some point approach Fizzy and be like, we need to do surgery on my spine.
Hey, first roll my oracle number.
You know,
I would like to my oracle.
Oh yeah,
number.
go ahead, roll your oracle.
Okay, it's a 16. So even if I roll bad for your medicine check, it's a guarantee that you'll get it. So don't worry, I got you.
I mean, Ignatius can help. You have a higher modifier, but he does have proficiency, so he can assist.
I will take the help if he offers. Fizzy will absolutely take the help.
Nurse Iggy.
Nurse Iggy.
Mostly to hold down Fitz so that he doesn't thrash around in shock.
The fact that your doctor is me is so scary.
That's the reason Fitz is kind of antsy about it. Like, have you ever done surgery on a spine before?
Wait,
The
don't
thing
know how to
is-
remind you.
The thing is, like, Fizzy is really knowledgeable in medicine, so it's like
Yeah.
going into surgery with like the most famous like doctor, like surgeon in the world, and he goes, and just before you go under, he goes, you see overhear him arguing with his nurse, and he's like, "Well, I think the Earth is flat." You're like,
No, Fizzy is more like the spine. Fizzy is probably more like the spine. You mean the thing that's like a mountain range on your back?
I
That
just
one
want
makes
to
more
point out
sense.
something really important right now. You know, Darius can make painkillers.
It's true.
Fitz
Yeah,
is
we-
strong.
All
Or
right.
we could hope Fitz passes out from the pain, and then after that, nothing.
Fitz had his titties chopped off. He'll be fine. He'll be
Fizz-
fine.
Fizzy's gonna.
Yep, please roll.
We'll do the medicine check. I'm actually. Well, it has to be 20, right?
DC is 20.
Okay, cool. I'm probably fine. I think the lowest I can do is 7. I rolled an 8 plus
13.
13, so 21.
I gotta tell you right now, I felt the spirit of Fitz in my body when he said, it's probably fine.
I also,
Probably.
to be fair, Jill, to be fair, I also have a 16. So like I had the 16, you were fine no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still fine no matter what.
So, you effectively set up a table for Fitz to lay down, face down on.
It's a massage table.
It's
It has
effectively a
hole for
massage
Fitz's
table.
face.
And the beginning of the surgery is just setting up a simple incision right between the vertebrae so that you can expose the opening right between the two. And you can see the disc that's between the two spinal columns. And yeah, actually, Jill, you're not too far off. Michelle, you realize, Fizzy realizes pretty quickly there is no easy way to get this in there without some force. So you put your hand on the back of this Cerustean channeler with the blade between the two vertebrae, and you bring it straight through.
That's how Iggy helps because Fizzy's not that strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would love to just real quick mental image. This is probably happening in like the main room, isn't it?
The living room. Yeah.
Whoever it
Knowing
is,
this,
real.
guys, Darius walking out, going, "Hey guys, what are we doing for?" No,
I was before you did that, I was genuinely gonna have Maxwell walk in with servant and then turn back around and leave.
Man.
No.
Oh wait, no, he's in the tower. Never mind, you can't do that with him.
But you could have Sullivan also do that.
It's true.
Sullivan wouldn't turn around.
Fitz, for a moment, everything goes numb and you can't move your arms and legs. In one terrifying, breathtaking moment, everything below your spine, below your head, doesn't move. And then you feel these pulses traveling through your body, and your hands begin to move on their own. And then they become back to your control. And you start to notice this very interesting effect that you're kind of passively picking up in your mind now, where if you're sharpening and focusing more on something that's happening, whether it's an attack, an action, or what have you, you start to get this idea of what may be happening next, a premonition. Thus, your reaction within 60 feet is you quite literally predicting what will be done next and forcing the reroll, because you are getting a quick glimpse of the future. Additionally, something that you're going to need to do, please mark down Fitz's original intelligence score so that we don't lose this, okay?
Okay.
I'm not concerned about losing it because at the end of the day, it's super high. It's 18. So, with the Sarastine Channeler inserted, your intelligence will be treated as 17 plus 4, which is your mod. So your intelligence is now a 21.
Still, like, up their intelligence, correct? The 20?
Yeah.
Yes, they're
Okay.
it can go to, there's no hard limit on this one. You can go to 21.
Yeah.
So Jill, set your intelligence to 21. Remember, your original is still 18. So if for whatever reason this gets removed, there you go.
I can't see it. It says Fitz OG intelligence 18.
And if you do up it to 20, then your new bonus will be 22 because it's another +1.
And that will add you to that will make you a plus, because right now you're still at +5, so you would go up to a +6 if you add your. More incentive to adjust.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like doing ability increasing items like this. There is a real incentive to still improve your ability score, because it's a difference between, just having a good score, which is good for a really bad, poorly skilled character in that ability, or giving it to someone who's already really good at it and suddenly they become even better at it. It's effective. So I will add that to your sheet. I'll just drag and drop it.
I just realized, is Ruben sleeping?
Yeah. He has a
Going
little
on, shoes. He's got a
sleeping
little-
bubble.
He got a little snot bubble.
Wipe your nose, you snotty bitch.
He's a baby.
Gross. Genuinely, snot bubbles are actually one of the things I think are so gross in animation.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
think
It's
it's-
just.
I
just
think
me.
it's very cute on a little creature like Ruben. On a people,
Gross.
don't like it.
All
As-
right.
Right before we started, I picked up these 3 dice, aka the 3 most expensive dice in my tray, and I rolled them all at the same time. You want to know what I rolled?
1, 2, 3.
3 ones.
Oh!
Dios mío.
So I don't think I'm gonna get to roll these dice today.
So that is a 1 in 8,000, if I recall, did the math right?
Yeah.
Join me. Join me.
But
Is
for the
that-
mobbing ones, yes.
That's
I didn't
bad.
like that. I didn't like that at
One
all.
of us. One
but-
of us.
If the
so-
odds are all of them rolling the same number, that's only 1 in 400.
So, Jill, the item's been added to your inventory. Yeah, I have set it as attuned. I have set it as equipped.
I need to add
the-
another counter. to
Yep,
my
the
thing.
reroll thing, just set up a counter for yourself so you can keep track of it.
Jess.
Don't
can you
worry, I
set
can
up a
help you, buddy.
counter? Okay, I need somebody to set up a counter because I don't know how to do it.
Yeah. I can't wait for there to be an assassination attempt on Fitz and for it to be foiled by, like,
Done.
Bonk!
trying to stab through the neck.
I have already set up the resource for you.
Thank you.
Two of the
Alright.
3 elves have something weird going on with their neck.
So, any other actions that you guys would like to go through during your travel time?
Can I check one thing?
Yes.
I'm more concerned about where the lockbox would be in terms of the last I've heard from High Lord. One of them was in Elbadil, I think. But
So the guy who transported it, or at least set up the transporting of it, was in Elbadil.
yeah,
Whether it is still present there, you don't recall, or you do not believe so.
I wanted to use the mirror to like cautiously check or confirm
it.
the location of it.
Got it. So like, do you want to check with High Lord, or do you just want to try to find it?
I want to find it, essentially. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 1 second.
The music changes to battle music.
No.
You see someone on the other side. They look at the mirror and start climbing through.
How are you doing that? You close the connection and you cut them in half.
Brutal.
Terrible. Like the girl in Scream who gets stuck in the
Effective.
doggy door. Yeah. I
So,
think we should install a doggy door on the garage. We should make a garage for the cart, put a doggy door on it so someone can crawl through and get cut in half.
You just want Matthew Iliad.
Lillard! Matthew Lillard!
Shh.
Oh, a chance, sir!
Crumb.
Crumb.
so, Jolly.
Yeah.
Which lockbox are you looking for, out of curiosity?
The specific lockbox that got Don arrested.
Gotcha.
The one that was originally in the Reyes estate.
Gotcha. So in that case, sorry, I'm trying to set up a map thing.
A battle map. For Kaz
You-
alone.
No.
You don't.
No.
You don't need a battle map, Connor. We're not gonna fight today.
No fighting. No fighting.
So,
No fighting.
you attempt to scry upon the lead box that was stolen from the Reyes estate. And what you would find is it gives you an image of what looks to be a cold stone room of some form. And you can see inside of this room, there are 5 other lead lockboxes also in this room. There are 6 total. One appears to be very large. That's the only one of that size. One is smaller and taller. And then there are, I would say, two others that match in the exact same size. One that looks like the one that you guys currently have. And there should be one other that is larger than the rest.
What piece did we get from
Hand.
the hand? But they need the head, so it doesn't really matter at that point. That's one of the boxes from the Reyes estate.
Yep.
So they already have how many pieces?
6.
So they need
They need the one that you have and 3 more.
There's 3 more. Okay.
It's 10
There's
total.
3 more still out and about right now.
Yes.
But they do have. I'm assuming the torso, if that's the bigger box.
Yeah, that would be the largest box. So you think that's a fair assessment? Oh yeah,
Hey,
Kayake.
Michelle. Michelle, when you're not talking, maybe it's best if you mute yourself.
I did have it muted. I'm so sorry. I was gonna say something and then yeah.
That. It's funny.
Okay,
They're
so
all playing.
they already retrieved the box from the Reyes estate. So where are the other locations of the other boxes then?
That
Zoom
you're not
out.
too sure of.
Zoom out the other boxes
Again.
location.
Connor, since we realized we zoomed out, there's nothing we can't be doing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Connor's gonna be like, surprise, motherfucker! You're stuck in this room. The walls are lined with lead. You're only inside.
I'm picturing the there's a scene where like someone takes over the Flash's body and he's like, I can find out who he is, rips the mask off. I have
This guy-
no idea who this is.
The
Zooms
best
out.
thing is that,
Aha!
except it's another mask underneath.
I have no idea where this building is.
That would be Lex Luthor inside of
It
Barry
was Lex
Allen's body.
Luthor, that was it.
So,
Oh my god.
using the mirror omniscience to try and zoom away from this location, you'd see that it is what appears to be beneath some kind of a church. Zooming out even further, you would reveal that it is in what looks to be some kind of a town near a mountain of some kind. That is just by what you're seeing in this actual image itself, very much there are quite a few churches and clergies and other places of worship present here. The individuals walking around town, some are wearing garb of priests and clerics. Others are wearing what looks to be some more mundane vestments for like showing that they work in the church but are not holy. You can catch glimpses of many different religious symbols that are being worn as bracelets, necklaces, amulets. Some just have symbols on chains. This appears to be a very religious city of some sort.
Just to clarify, that's the lockboxes that haven't been collected yet, right? Or
These are the lockboxes that have been collected.
that have been collected. Okay, someone bring Fitz or Granny over. I can't tell what religious figures this is. I don't know what religion it is.
I can try to help, but Fitz is probably the better option for more, like, general knowledge.
Well, yeah, he has a collection of
He's got all
of the symbols.
rings.
Yeah.
I just know my two very well. Although
Fitz will just roll up and toss all of the religious symbols on a table and be like, pick out the ones you saw. Which ones were they?
Although, would I have heard of a religious city like that?
You can roll a religion check with advantage in that sense.
Yeah,
Damn.
'cause I feel like something like that would have come up.
My mental image is Frog comes up with like the ring of all the religious symbols because Fitz is still on the table. Like, can I move? Can I not move? What the heck is
Just-
happening here?
Fits his face down and has to have the symbols put through like the massage table. It's like, okay, yeah, yep.
It's been a day and a half.
Yeah.
Like, move. I'm so
God.
scared to move. There's a knife in my spine.
So
I have to roll over. It might go all the way through my neck.
so Kaz, you're able to pick out several symbols. You will recognize them, Fitz, as there is the symbols of the goddess Valea. There's a symbol for Briabadir. There are the symbols for Luciert and Ludurant, which are the twin gods. And quite a few of the new deities as well. There are symbols for, let's see. There'll be at least one symbol for Luther that is visible, who is the new god of conflict and war. A handful that are for the god of resolution and peace, Pascal. No. Farmers appear to be walking around with what looks like the Cloudwalkers symbol, which is basically a umbrella with a water droplet where the handle would be. And Additionally, you would also notice the symbols of. Let's see, who was it? Where are you, you bastard? I just saw you. Fekiat Sergent, which is the god of discipline. So this is a very religiously diverse and quite religious town. Granny, you'd recognize that this is probably Ventito, if you were to guess. It's a heavily religious town to the north, and this town has always been somewhat of a religious place for many individuals. It isn't necessarily a holy place in the sense that it is where the god first stepped or what have you. It is simply where many of these holy worshippers wind up gathering. There's an abundance of area for churches and clergies to exist. Cathedrals are regularly built there. It's a place of worship. There's no other word for it.
So that explains the 2 lockboxes that were nearby Vendito were actually put there.
And we've only passed through Vientito, right? We haven't stopped there?
No.
No, not really.
Hmm.
There was never a need to do so.
At least we know where at least most of the lockboxes are being safe kept there.
Yeah, I say we pay it a visit soon.
But also, the locations of the other boxes are still unknown to us at the moment.
Yes, but if we take the ones they already have, they don't have them anymore.
We're gonna fucking die.
Probably.
I would actually not suggest taking them all, as for them it might not matter who gathers them as long
Well,
as they're all in
yeah.
one place.
Well, we're not gonna keep them in one place. Yeah,
Then
throw
we
one
need to
in the
decide where we're
ocean.
taking them. I don't know if the ocean's a good idea.
Have we tried the consideration of
them.
putting it under planes or something?
That's not a bad idea.
We just
Yeah, send
separate
it
all
around.
of them into different planes.
There's an idea.
Maybe not the Hells.
Not that! I'm not putting it in the hell! Like, what is, like...
Give it to
I
like,
don't know.
give it to the good folks.
That is
Well,
a
Take care of
heavily questionable morality thing.
If
I meant the Celestials who don't want vampires to get up and walk around.
Yeah, and I'm saying that because you know what Zariel was?
No, who's Ariel?
A fallen celestial.
We can't all fall.
No, Zariel does not exist in this campaign.
No.
well,
But
there's
it
a
was
different
more
serial,
funny.
don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Can I get a list of the gods, please, sent to my DMs? I just want to
Okay.
have it for... Because Fitz
Okay.
would know it, but, like, you don't tell me the symbol, so I can still do checks to see if I recognize them, but I just want to be able to have it for reference. For
Okay.
me.
There are at least a handful that I do not have named yet, because there was no need
That's
to name them.
okay. I'll make up my own names. This one's is a stinky little poo-poo head.
This is Steven.
This is.
I already gave a
Jonathan.
name to one of them, but you won't use
This
it.
one's Jarnathan.
No,
Which one's
no,
Jarnathan?
no, you're right, Jessica. I'm not going to put it in the God of Vor.
No, I'm talking about Dee Dee.
Oh, yeah.
Jarnathan.
Isn't there one named Charles?
Charlie, you named it.
Yeah, Charlie. With the worst spelling known to man.
Oh.
You
That
will
was
not be
literally
able to
you.
guess, because I don't remember. But it was bad, and deliberately so.
Mm-hmm. So yes, while I am sending off the names of deities to Jill, are there any other things that you guys wish to do during this travel time?
I need to make drugs.
Ah.
I need
So,
to cook.
so what would you like to make?
I have a cart full of changelings with no medicine. Drugs.
Gotcha. Just some general alchemy checks, if you'd be so kind.
I don't think I have a button for that, which makes this fun.
If you have the item in your inventory, you can roll using that.
Oh, that is. That is a long list. Good God.
Yeah, it's because it drops the entire fucking thing.
Since it is a medicine I've made a lot in the past, is the DC lower?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make the DC as high.
Sick.
All right.
You set
I
yourself
also
up for that
want-
one.
You did.
I'll throw out the first batch. Dalis will not keep medicine she doesn't feel confident of.
I'm not done yet, Jill.
Fuck! I retract that bless.
I mean, if it's
Retracted.
the very first day, you can maybe use Fizzy's Oracle die since you didn't use it.
That has to be done with Fizzy's permission.
Yeah.
Who unmuted? I heard it, but I didn't hear her.
What?
I rolled
What?
really bad to make changeling drugs.
Oh, you need help? I will help. I was gonna offer anyway, so yeah.
I will take Michelle 16 on the first day.
Yes, you can have that.
Plus
You can do so.
8, so 24.
Yeah. And you'll wind up with a pretty decent result of for the drugs. You're able to make some pretty heavy batches of these because, in all honesty, you don't need small quantities for these drugs. They're almost always made in mass. So you're making like weeks worth of drugs in like 1 or 2 goes.
I'll make the second day I'll do the same thing just so that way they have enough to get by for a while. Because while I can make it for Celebrant as long as they're in my cart, I can't really do that for the rest of them.
Yeah, unless
So-
we want to like mail it through the mirror, like whoop.
Yeah, I mean we could, but that's a lot of work.
Can I roll an oracle number for the second day?
Yes, you may.
Just in case I need it.
10 though.
It's 10. Alright. I'm rolling a physical die.
You can take it though. If you need it, you can take it.
Don't fuck me.
Okay, Jill, now I'm done.
Okay.
I need it.
Now I'll put bless.
I need it, Michelle.
So we're going with the 18 total.
I rolled another 4!
Well, stop setting yourself up by saying things before the roll.
I didn't even set myself up. All I said was I'm rolling a physical die this time.
You
And
said
don't fuck me!
I had a case on the Monday.
just next time, just say, I don't care what the result is because we have the Oracle die to fall back on, and then you'll
Okay.
roll better.
And then day 3, I want to make poison.
What kind?
I don't know what I still have fucking supplies for. Hold on. I gotta pull up the group inventory.
Still gotta.
Also, I think I found Charlie, but it is quite possibly the farthest from what I could have ever guessed how Charlie was spelled ever in my life.
That's because Kana does
Um,
that kind of shit all the time.
Becca did
Becca
that.
did this.
That's because Becca does this shit sometimes.
Sometimes.
Becca's not as inclined to do it. That's why she gets the sometimes.
That's because I hold
I'm
myself
gonna-
back.
I'm gonna type this name out. Okay?
Becca, go grab those sodas before so they can't yell at you.
What letter do you think Charlie starts with?
Go, get going.
prom-
What soda do you want?
I promise you're wrong.
7 Up.
You.
I'm gonna say
Go, Becca.
an
Run.
X.
I wanna hear the guesses.
Nope.
Is it a K?
Nope. Okay. Let me make sure I spelled that right because it is a mishmash of
An-
letters.
an
Again, I did not
S.
do this.
Becca
Oh.
is a fiend.
That's how it's spelled. That's how Charlie's spelled. That's Charlie, baby.
I've seen worse, honestly.
I thought maybe I could guess. I was like, surely.
That-
Surely in my mind I could figure this out.
I'll say that's still not as bad as Absidy, which is the pronunciation people chose for being named ABCDE.
No.
That's not gonna be worth it.
I like Ab City.
Absidy, bitch.
It's even worse than I remember.
Nope.
Hey, Kana,
Yeah, what's up?
what does Ocean's Blessing do again? I know it's
Ocean's Blessing.
I know it's a
One of the drugs.
drug.
Yeah.
I know, but what does it do?
Is that the see
remember.
invisibility thing that might make you crazy?
I think that might have been the one.
It's the one we got from the oranges, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it lets you see invisibility, but you also might get severely addicted.
Yeah. I don't really have anything to make stuff with.
Hmm.
Shit.
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 Never mind then. I guess I can't make any poison.
You don't
I
even have
apologize.
anything for more coppered resin.
I technically do, but I already have so much of it on hand right now. There's no point to make more. Because, like, I have... Hold on. 6 hits of it.
That's fine.
That's a
And
lot of coppered resin.
Do you need to make more ammunition?
I have 22 rounds, and this time once I run out of a full round, I don't reload. I just switch to a sword. So, no. I don't really got anything else I can make.
Darius be fucking.
I mean, I could.
Got a whole couple of days.
Hold on. Let me roll for the 3rd day. It's not great. We're both stressed.
Somehow you rolled a 69 on the die. I don't know how you did
Nice.
that, but it's a D20,
Nice.
but
Any other things you guys wish to do during the travel time? Nope.
I don't have any tool proficiency, so I can't really craft anything.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say is Granny is mostly holed up in her room unless grabbed for a needed thing. So she is doing a lot of praying,
Mm-hmm.
upkeeping that cleric biz.
Gotcha.
you can't pray the gay away, Granny. You
She's not
can't
trying to pray
do
the
it.
gay away. That's for sure. More like praying for the
Suddenly,
gay to come, you know.
Yeah.
No!
Hold on.
Talk about using your clerical powers for good.
Michelle, Becca, I want you to realize you were even making a hand motion. We could only see a little bit.
I meant like approach.
No, Michelle. Michelle might. I keep calling you Michelle. I'm so sorry. Michelle must be on my mind.
I'm just gonna.
Just, you know,
Um,
really get the motion in here.
it's
Make sure, the gays.
it's a gentle motion, Becca.
Becca's died. She's gone.
Died.
She actually evaporated, so that was crazy. Live on stream, Becca died.
It's a come hither motion.
Not
actually.
clickbait.
I'm gonna buy Becca a full zip
Can we go
hoodie
to the
just
next
that way
thing?
she can zip it all the way up.
There's one that looks like a frog.
Really?
You can zip it all the way up, and it's got little frog eyes.
Oh, weird.
Oh my
Frog
god!
No, do not buy
It's
me that. I'm not
cool.
gonna wear
Too
it.
late.
Too late. It's been 2 seconds.
And
It's
it's
even.
already
It's
showing up at
actually.
your door.
It's actually even better than that. It's only a zipper here at the head, so it's got like a zipper mouth, so you can just go like this.
It's really cute.
So that means it's a pullover hoodie?
Yes.
I don't wear those
Oh my
as
God.
much. I don't like them as much.
Disrespectful.
I don't like pulling them over
Such-
my head. It makes my hair all
Better to
staticky.
come in the sink than sink in the cum. God damn it, Azuris. Jesus Christ, dude.
What the fuck?
Okay, after your several days of travel, and about 161 gold and 4 silver later, I'm going to be knocking that off the sheet. Don't worry.
Thanks.
You guys will manage to make your way to Elbadale. The city does not appear to be any different. You still hear the distant sounds of construction in that area where the sinkhole was being cleared away and dealt with. So you don't have to be too concerned about that. And at this point, I have actually updated the map slightly to put a new patch onto where the orphanage is, as you guys would be vaguely aware of it due to the presence of the Mirror of Omniscience, which gives you really no excuse for not being able to find something. So you should be good to go to find it. So, hold on a
Where's it
second.
at on the map?
I'll point it out in a moment. I'm just doing some quick math.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're okay. I'm doing
It's the-
numbers.
It's the tower that started us talking about Zandy.
Hell.
Yeah, there it is. It is this little building right over here, right at the very edge of town. Close
Perfect
to
place
the.
to hide.
Yep, the perfect place to hide, away from everybody else. Right near the pillars that act as a defense wall for the city. The only people who may pass by here might be a guard or two, but if you know the guard shift, they'll never bother you.
Ew.
All I can think of is children going out there to like play paintball in between the pillars.
Ooh.
I gotta say, I will also say these are not small pillars; these are building-sized pillars.
I know.
I accidentally
is-
clicked a button.
It is purely done for 1, ambush, and 2, stopping siege engines from being able to make their way in.
Yeah.
It's hard to maneuver a siege engine through a field of pillars, especially when they're about the same size as you. So, let me just change the music real quick.
Oh.
Ron, I have a question.
Yo, what's up?
What happens if I use the magic weapon, but with the temporary hit points of divination?
Temporary hit points are ignored.
Okay, but it'd still be good if I could get divination with the temporary hit points.
Yeah,
even?
temporary hit points are still good. You can still you still have them, but
Yeah.
it will not
Yeah.
take temporary hit points instead of a max HP. It's
No,
only
that makes
taking
sense.
max HP.
I'm just
Yeah.
wondering if what would happen to the HP in terms
No,
of.
that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
So let me music.
Also, another mental image of like you're hiding out on the edge of town and thought that you were safe from siege engines. The neighborhood watch comes in with a portable ram, just carried through the barricades. Like,
Motherfucker.
You thought you could stop us?
As you guys bring your cart as close in as you can, which basically winds up being one of the side roads, you park it off to the side, making sure that it's blocked and that nothing is going to be allowing it to slide out of the way without anybody wanting it to. There, you go on foot through some neighborhoods, many of which appear to be quieter. It looks like maybe a handful of elderly folk live over here, and they tend to be off on their own, enjoying their own silence. And there, you find what looks to be a fairly run-down-looking old building. Clay tiles acting as the roofing, some of which have broken and become mildewed to the point of no longer being the orange-brown of clay and instead becoming a faint greenish color. You can see that the entire building itself is surrounded by rose bushes with bright blue roses that have begun growing out of it. You can also note that peering through the windows that are out, that are lining the building itself, it looks empty inside. Nope, wrong. This is not not happy music.
They're having a fucking party in there, dude. We gotta go.
Fuck.
Not even a question, Deus. I assume Celebrant is with us because, you know,
I
the
don't think
child-
we could stop him.
no. Deus will just go
He'd
straight
He'd
forward and
probably
open
be
the door.
like, "You probably don't want to go in there. It could be dangerous," and they'll be like, "Go in."
Yeah, Celebrant will come with you.
I mean, yeah, nope.
Nope.
Stop it.
No. Stop it.
Get some help.
Listen,
We are live on stream, toning down the horny unnamed.
I'm sorry, we are live. I will tone it down.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck, bro? You know exactly what we're doing. We've done it for several years.
Listen.
If Sullivan would be coming with before we'd approach the building, Ignatius would cast Shield of Faith on her.
Thank you.
Concentration might not last if other spells are needed, but
Okay, I also
making your
have
way
it.
into the orphanage, you can see that the main room is largely bunks, beds, really. They've all been lined up in a somewhat orderly manner. Only a handful look like they actually have blankets. Many of them appear to be dingy, show signs of having bed bugs that have built up around the corners of the actual mattresses themselves, which look to be straw stuffed, not feather or even foam filled. There are no signs of any real toys or chests containing any kind of entertainment for the children. Instead, it looks like maybe they were allowed to leave the building every once in a while. As you can see, there is a backyard to this area that has some worn patches of soil present and bare patches where grass has stopped growing. And other spots where it is lively, growing very well. You can also see that there is, inside of the main room, another door opening off to the side, where you hear the distant rumble of a male voice.
This is not stopping.
Well, we gotta go.
Okay, fair enough. Making
Oh,
your way
somebody's
into
already
the...
here. We'll head out. Actually, like they got here first, so finders keepers,
Listen,
dude.
I'm gonna tell you now, Deus is not being quiet, nor is she making any attempts to.
That's fine. Making your way into the room, you see the towering form of a Goliath man. He looks to be probably, if you were to guess, 50, like mid 50, late 50s. So 56, 57 possibly. He's got the very clear signs of age, wear lines around his eyes and cheeks. One eye looks like it has been put out. He has a fake eye in its place. It looks to be just a pure white, maybe like a marble style glass eye. Not trying to make it look real. It's very clearly not intended to be. You can see that he does have what looks to be a gold crown on at least one of his teeth, and a few others have been replaced with gold teeth entirely. He currently is wearing a very lovely suit, where he's taken off his dress shirt, and instead has just his long sleeve button up, which is now rolled up the sleeves. And you can see that he has on his fingers a set of 10 rings, all flat-faced rings. And you can see, tied down to a chair in front of him, there is what looks to be an elven woman of some kind who is currently beaten bloodied. You can also see that she has very clearly been taken to task, and at the very least, the joints in her hands and arms have been broken. One by one. In the corner of the room, you can also see there is Suero. He is wearing nicer clothing for once. He is currently just kind of sitting there with his hands clasped in front of him. and you guys can distantly hear the chatter of many, many young voices from a trapdoor nearby.
She doesn't even stop. She doesn't even look at the person being beat the shit out of, and just walks to the place where there are many voices.
Granny
She doesn't
gives
give a shit.
a little wave to swear, like, "Gay."
Hello? Your daughter is currently in the dry cellar. We're keeping them there just for the moment to make sure that no one has to see this. You understand?
If there aren't any objections, we'll try to get the ones that still have families back to their families.
The Goliath man at this point will speak up and say,
I have no complaints about that. Nice to meet you all. Oriole Meritxell.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yes. Your friend there tipped me off to this, and I do appreciate that. I saw you all around when that was happening. That's fair.
Bryn, can I kneecap the elf?
You might have missed your chance.
No, I want to make it so she can't walk.
I won't stop you. Go right ahead.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Deus is doing.
yep. The elf, who is very clearly still conscious and alive, you will just unceremoniously smash her kneecap in.
Trust me, ma'am.
And Oriole's gonna gently lay a very big, meaty hand on your shoulder and go,
Trust me, ma'am. There's much more than I think that she deserves.
And I'm gonna roll a wisdom. One last good kick in on the kneecap she just shattered before she steps back.
Now, I've got business with you all. I do. I recognize this. But right now, this takes a bit more precedence. This is something I can't abide. The children, they're gonna need to stay down there for a bit. Once we get this cleaned up, then we can have a polite conversation with no worries. How's that sound? Good.
Well,
Suppose.
I don't think we have a choice in the matter, so might as well get it out of the way. Would you mind if I went down to the cellar and just checked up on the kids, kept them company?
Go right ahead.
She flashes her cleric of Althea, just in case he has any doubts.
Bryn, do you want to go with Granny?
Fizzy, do you want to come with me? Do some medicine checks.
Yeah, Fizzy will go with Granny.
The boulder is conflicted, so Fitz will also go to the kids because Fitz has a party noodle.
Oh,
It's a
yeah.
ferret.
Oh, they'll be delighted.
A deadly doodle.
For reference. They were sending Bryn down because I have a feeling there's some underlying guilt about leaving the child at an orphanage. So maybe letting them go alone at first might help.
Fitz, Granny, and Bryn, as you guys make your way, and will Fizzy also go down or no?
Yes, Fizzy is also going.
And Fizzy. Okay, I just
Yeah,
need to
she
make
got
sure.
to do some medicine checks. She got to do the thing she's good at. Check on the kids, make sure they're okay. And it'll help with them.
Making your way down into the dry cellar, You could see it really is nothing particularly extravagant. There must be probably about 32 kids down here. Fits with your mind for numbers, you will note there are only 18 beds. Varying ages. The youngest definitely does appear to be Celebrant's daughter. The oldest looks to be maybe 13. Medicine checks from the cleric and the druid, if you'd be so kind.
Yes.
I don't think I have very high medicine, but I'll still do it.
Should have some wisdom.
Actually, I also kind of want to do like an insight to see like if any of them are like scared or how to like best approach them, like socially, mentally, like if anyone needs more help or, you know. Okay, that's really great.
I rolled a 21 total. Also, I need to oracle number, so I will be doing that. Hold on.
Okay.
8. So, also an 8. Okay, this die is going away. This die is not rolling well for me. Jesus Christ. Pick up something else. See, now I don't have a dice drawer now, so. Anyway.
Granny, while you were maybe a little lacking in the medicine department due to the surprise of the situation, your insight still does provide some assistance here. A majority of these kids, a lot of the older ones especially, are stony-faced and non-reactive. It is at least one part a trauma response, and it is another part that they realize that they've been taught effectively that the best reaction is no reaction. These are children who have most likely been here for a very long time. The younger ones, they're more scared, definitely, though maybe not as scared as they could be.
Ah, kids. You like violence?
You like violence?
No.
You stick knife nails into each one of my eyelids.
Thank you. I almost started saying that. I was like, oh, God.
That's great. I love it that an Eminem reference can make its way into my game.
Sorry. She'll be like, "You kids ever seen a ferret? They're pretty cute."
A few of the kids will seem to react to Frog a little bit more, enjoying the sight of the funny little noodle creature that begins to bounce around and make little weird jumping movements. Fizzy, looking them over, there are definitely signs of injury on some of these people, these kids. A few of them would have what looks to be broken and reset bones, where they have rehealed. Others seem to have signs of bruising on their body, that you would feel most likely came from a fist. These kids are also lacking in food. Most likely, they were not as fed as well as they could have been. Yeah, with some simple food and some gentle treatment, they very well could improve, but they'll likely have some problems for a while.
Is there like a bucket or an empty barrel down here that is like watertight?
There certainly are some buckets and barrels you could get a hold of.
Okay, because we're in a dry cellar too. Like, is there food here?
Yeah, there's some food you could grab.
Okay. Well, I can cast create water in some of the like buckets and stuff. And then like you can drink it or wash a little bit.
A few of the kids will take you up on that offer. They will gingerly move forward and have some water to drink. That's typically what they're most concerned by. And you guys can then also provide them some food to give them something to eat. At the same time this is occurring, back up top, Kaz, Darius, and Ignatius are all still around. And Oriole is gonna look at you all and go,
So, I take it that your daughter was taken?
Complicated.
All right. Well, you have my condolences, ma'am. I'm very sorry. Really.
This, and she'll motion at the bloodied and beaten elf woman. Feels like enough of a condolence. I do appreciate it.
Unfortunately, this is not for you. This is for me. I can abide much due to my occupation. I can't abide this. Now, there is a different matter that might need to be addressed at some point.
Go on.
Someone's likely going to need to give a slight tip to the guards to check the backyard.
I
You
knew
bury
it.
someone back there?
The plants.
We didn't.
Give me a couple minutes. I have some connections. I'll make a call down south. They'll get connections with the guard here.
That's good.
Man, I hate talking to that slimy bastard. Why couldn't you just be a good person talking at the elf lady on the ground? Is it that hard? Truly?
the woman is in no condition to be responding to questions.
I didn't figure. Darius is talking more rhetorically at her and essentially shaming her.
In fairness, I don't think she's been paid to be a good watchguard.
No.
Doesn't excuse it. Still.
I think we can all agree that family comes first.
Yes, I would.
No, out of character, I don't think Ignatius has much of knowledge on the family or any of the stuff the rest of the party's dealt with. So
No.
he's just gonna kind of casually ask, Oriole, so, where do you come from? Goliaths are pretty rare around here.
Yes, they are. Easiest answer is I don't come from nowhere. Lived all over the place. Don't know where I came from. No worries. Don't think about it.
I'm wondering if something happened in Arvax, because my mother gives the same spiel when she's asked.
We're an odd sort. It's not something for us to typically talk about.
Perception checks for the three that are still up top.
Right.
Okay.
So Blues was obviously left outside.
Yes, the horse was still left outside.
No, the horse is in the basement with us. He climbed the ladder.
Horse
It's
actually
a
has
horse.
You kids
Well,
want to see a
horseshoes is
horse? Want
spider
to go on a
climbing.
horse ride?
The
I-
horse crawls in to say hello.
I'm actually tempted to get like horseshoes of spider climbing or something like that.
Incredible.
What'd you get,
18.
Kaz? Oh,
I got-
18 from Darius.
I
Kaz?
got 18 plus 7. So.
25.
Is it 25?
Mm-hmm.
What is your
That's
your perception
Holy
to plus
shit.
7?
It's because of the cow.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't remember what raised the perception, to be quite honest.
God damn, god damn, god damn.
My
Yeah.
only proficiency.
Um,
I just don't.
12.
In fairness, when you probably took proficiency in it when you leveled up. That'd be
Oh
my bet.
yeah, I did. Huh?
Yeah.
It
I
was
can double check and count the number of proficiencies you have. I'm pretty sure that's what you did.
Okay.
And Ignatius.
Well, roll the 10.
Kaz, you will feel a prickle crawling up the back of your neck as you have a very bad feeling about this situation, and you are not entirely sure what it was that did it, but you think it's because there was just an odd thump sound you heard from out front.
When we got here, or
No, just now.
I'm gonna go check right now. If they're not gonna stop me, I want to check what that was.
I believe we're gonna get to fight besides Swearo again.
I can't believe we're gonna get to see the Dill fight.
Icona is the Dilf single.
Oriole?
Yeah.
Yes, Oriole is single.
Oh my god!
You just dropped that bomb!
If evil, why sexy?
Okay, I want to point out he's not
evil
necessarily
in like
evil.
he's
Not
evil in a
evil.
selfish way. He
Yeah.
runs a crime family.
If morally gray, why sexy?
Why sexy?
Morally
Is
gray.
it morally grace generally sexy?
Yeah, it's like I
though?
thought morally
Yeah.
kind of added to it.
I mean, that's how you get the bad boys.
We can
Depends on the
debate the
person, but-
morality of Oriole Meritxell whenever you guys want. I don't think it's as firm as just calling him evil, though.
No,
Speaking
I
of,
think he.
I
No,
think
I
he's
can't say
sexy.
that. Let's go on before I say
See
something
what
I shouldn't
Kaz
say on
finds
my
at the
stream.
front door.
yes, and I've been meaning to ask Connor, why is there a map called Good Boy Bad Boy chart?
That
That's
would
the
be
good boy
because
bad boy
of-
chart.
we need to put them on the good boy bad boy chart. That's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah. To be
Who
fair,
doesn't have a
Tana
good
was
boy bad
on
boy
it.
chart?
I think it was one of the few sessions you weren't there.
I think so too.
The
Yeah.
one time
Oh, I-
Cody's not here, we go off the rails and make a good boy bad boy chart.
This group, honestly.
We're saying good boy, bad boy chart in the same like Mojojojo Casa House.
Motor to the casa house. My long term
Oh.
dog.
Not long term.
Go for boyfriend.
Distance. Go for boyfriend.
I can't believe Kaz is about to fucking see some like high level thugs after us.
Yeah. Just gonna-
Actually, Kaz,
It's
what you will
God.
see as you peer out through one of the windows, you will see that there is what appears to be a large number of individuals wearing what looks to be like scrap cloth and rags over their actual clothing. And several of them are slinging out long rifles. A few others have blades that they're starting to pull out from their sides. And most notably, the individual with long rifles also have what look to be these bottles that they have rags tied to the ends of, and they have currently got them set down at the. They have currently set them down near their feet as they are prepping a position on the outside edge of this building. They aren't going inside, but they will be firing in.
They're gonna set the fucking house on fire.
Hey, Connor,
Yes.
question.
Yeah?
Would lightning touching one of those bottles, do you think, blow it up?
I would say lightning, no. If you had something on fire, though, and it broke the bottle, it would definitely make the fire spread in that area 100%.
Cool. No doubt. Anyways, continue. Kaz, what? What'd you just say?
There's people outside and they're setting up traps up front. They're gonna set the fucking house on fire with us.
Just very careful in the earpiece. We have company.
All right. I'm gonna go down there with the kids and make sure they all stay calm. Son, please help them with this. No offense, I'm not gonna leave you with the kids. You're not very good with them.
I will say that when I hear that, I think I would assume the rest of us start moving our way back up.
Yes, I would assume you guys would do so as well. Because I need to say, if you don't, then you're going to be out of combat for a few rounds at least.
Yeah, no. Fizzy is gonna start moving her way.
So
Is
you guys...
Sullivan staying down in the cellar?
Yes.
Yes, he should. He should be bonding with their kid.
Yeah, Celebrin has moved over to their child, of course. I just didn't describe it because there's no way for me to talk as two characters without sounding like a lunatic. So I don't do that.
Yeah.
Lord.
Sanity's overrated.
So, as you guys and Swearo begin prepping for what's to come, we will take a quick break here.
Picture of Spider-Man Connor on my desk.
God damn
Well,
it.
we're
I'll
back
do
in.
it. Becca, send the one I gave you to Jill, okay?
The art breeder or the? I mean, oops, we didn't. This was a long time ago.
This is a very long time ago. It was something I used as reference, and that's all.
Yes.
I just need something to doodle while I'm between combat turns.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I'm going to say you guys will have the grand total of a round. Oh, yes. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Muted.
Oh, sorry. Are we supposed to be able to see something right now?
Yes.
I need to reload my page.
Oh, hold on. Let me do. Okay.
I've already hit refresh, homie. I am gotta be quicker than that.
That's fair.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Thank you,
The
Jill.
watcher is being rotated.
Whee!
I'm just
Microwave
spinning around
mode.
like a ballerina.
I guess someone had it selected and is using the scroll wheel or something.
And
I
if you
think
guys,
that's me.
if you guys cannot see your characters, just do a big old drag and drop square right around this area, and you'll be able to find yourself.
Yeah.
Jess,
Yeah.
Jess, can you see you now?
I'm still loaded in, homie. Give me a
You
minute.
are over here.
Darius kidnapped by me.
Oh shit. Jill can see my sheet. Oh no!
You've moved your character.
That's me, baby.
Yeah.
Darius has been hijacked. I'm piloting her like a mech.
Good news, I did remember to buy lottery tickets in Final Fantasy XIV.
Didn't we all buy them at the same time? This week?
I don't remember.
Because we all last week were like, oh,
I should really start doing that.
Oh, I can see now.
There you go. Your character's right here.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeehaw.
So, you guys will have the grand total of a single round to do stuff before the fight will kick off, because these guys are not looking to necessarily surprise you. They're just, the moment they see you, they're going to start shooting. And they
ambush
already have something
predators.
planned. Yes, this is they have their own ambush they're plotting. You have one round. You don't have enough time to try to sneak up on them or what have you.
The real
So, what would you guys
question
like
is,
to do?
Are they here for us or them?
Great question.
Open
hey,
the
Connor.
door. Your mom's a hoe.
That was
Yeah?
me. I'm sorry. Whichever people have set down the most of those bottles.
They each have two, so you can choose whichever one you want.
Where's the largest group of them? Like
The-
people wise.
So it's the guys that are out by the edge wearing the kettle helms. Those are the snipers. They have the fire bombs.
If you're
Okay.
gonna do shit, let me bless. Let me bless.
I'm-
DJ
up.
Khaled.
Yeah. Hashtag.
I'm using one of my rushed incants, so
Okay. Well, regardless, I'll probably my one action will probably be a bless, and I'll hit who will I hit? I get 3 people. Attacker saver throw. Obviously Darius. And I'll hit Fitz and Kaz as well. So those 3 are bless up.
Eris, Fitz, and Kaz. Got it.
one of them rolled a nat 20. That was so
Wow.
loud for me.
Sorry.
Are you gonna shoot the bottle? Is that what's gonna
Yeah,
happen?
I have the ability
Can't
to.
select my token. Sorry about the noise. Trying to select my token.
I have utter energy, which means I can choose the type of damage that thing does, and one of them I have is fire. So I'm gonna hit the bottles, light the stuff on it on fire, and hope it explodes out onto the person that it's beside.
I'd like to help with that.
Darius, you get advantage.
Hell yeah.
I wanna-
Please ping the one you wanna aim for, by the way, buddy.
What were you gonna say, Jolly?
Oh, I wanted to cast silence so they don't hear them screaming or bottle shattering.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Uh,
Protect the kids.
ping the one you're aiming for.
You know what? Let's go for this guy over here.
Where?
This one here. Got it.
Yeah, corner.
Okay.
Do me a favor, Kaz. Drop your silence right on top of that sucker.
Okay.
Granny, you've used your action. You've cast Bless on Darius, Fitz, and Kaz. Kaz, you're using your action to cast Silence.
Do I just hit the dice?
Yeah, you just press the button like you're casting Silence.
I can't move the map for some reason. Oh, there you go.
There you are.
Okay.
Well, a bottle.
What was that, Fizzy? Couldn't hear you.
Who else has a bottle?
Anybody else wearing a kettle helm? So one of these guys, this
Turn
guy.
one of them into a spider.
Which one?
Let's go with this guy over here.
Gotcha. This guy here, polymorph, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Got
Turn
it.
him into a spider, so he can't do that. Actually, like a little ant. Let's turn him into an ant.
Okay, we can do that. I believe he will need to try to save against it. Is it charisma,
Yeah.
wisdom?
Wisdom. Wisdom of No.
No, he will not succeed.
No.
He's a little ant now. Aw, one less.
No, he is currently an ant.
I just found out you can pick up the dice in
Yeah.
Foundry
Yeah.
when they roll. I was like, just tossing dice around my screen like a child.
Chill. Chill.
Wah.
There.
Quick, grab the
I can't-
die.
I can't make him. I don't really think I should make him any smaller than that, but there you go. There's your little ant right there. I made him as
Bottle.
small as
There are
possible.
bottles on the floor now. Oh no.
It is.
What a shame.
Hey, there are mushrooms outside.
You're going for a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me just pop this template down so that way it's very clear. So those are your turns. Fitz, what do you want to do?
I have a question. So,
Yes.
one of my thingies, my earth stone thingies, stone
Yeah.
shaper stage stones. One of the things on there is move earth, and I was reading it to make sure I knew what it was doing. And it's like, my first thought was like, oh, I'm gonna make a trench. I'm gonna make like a 20-foot deep trench for these specifically these 4 guys over here, right? But it says it takes 10 minutes for these changes to complete.
Move Earth is intended to be like a long-term, like Earth moving spell. It takes time, unfortunately.
That's fucking lame.
I know. I'm sorry.
So now I don't have anything that I want to do.
You can move and get yourself into position if you'd like.
Yeah. You could prep your dragon form if you want.
That's true.
Yeah.
I keep opening the wrong window. Ah! Fucking shit. Yeah, I guess I'll just do the dragon form thingy.
Cool.
And then...
Declare resistances in chat, and you may move your token if you'd like.
Resistances when I get them. I forget I have to do that.
Yeah.
Form of dread, I just go, I'm scary now.
I'm spooky.
And you go, okay.
I have to do math. I have to think.
Am I restricted by my movement speed for movement?
Yes.
Right
Yeah,
now?
your movement speed
Okay.
is going to be your restriction.
Okay. What is my movement speed? 30. I'll just get like to here. I think was like 25, just in case anyone starts busting down doors. And I'll
Gotcha.
get my resistances when I get them.
Gotcha. Just type them in the chat when you're finished. I'll be fine. And Ignatius.
My question is, for any of these people out here that he can see, up by the window, do any appear to be spellcasters?
No. No
Nice.
spellcaster seen.
So I don't need to do that. In which case, it's range on that. Oh yeah, 120 feet. Sure, let's do that. Moonbeam.
Ping it. Drop the template, and we will roll that when we get to their turn.
Let me just double check. Yeah, it's might as well do it third level.
Those two. Got it. Alrighty.
And
That
to there.
should be all of you. Ladies and gentlemen, please roll the initiative.
And everyone within 10 feet of Ignatius gets a +4 to their initiative roll.
I need to check that real quick.
Well, if that's the case, make that a 23.
I already have it added into mine because I always have it active.
Gotcha.
Oh
Or
shit,
no, is
I
it 5
moved
feet
on
or
a
10?
10 feet.
10 feet.
I moved on a whim.
Again?
This works out well for me.
That
Okay.
Fizzy, that includes Fizzy as well.
Yeah, so that's for me, that's
18.
a 17.
18.
Wow.
18.
As he shouts, the world zooms in.
Loose road. Die.
So it's just
My dragon
+4,
boy.
Yeah.
so 16 for
believe-
Darius.
Includes Kaz as well. So
Yeah. Because it's my charisma modifier.
yeah, you guys don't need to worry about doing the math for that. Cody just needs to remind me, and I will update your initiative.
Yeah.
So in that case, we can now start the initiative, and I can change this music.
Fitz
up-
missed the memo on sticking
Good.
close and getting. He's
Sorry.
like, see ya. Got places to be.
that literally moved people ahead of the enemy, which is very good.
So there seems to be a deep breath before everything kicks off, as suddenly Kaz drops a silent spell on the fellow who is over here, suddenly shrouding him in a dead silence as Darius fires off a single shot, making all that they hear is a loud as the bullet rips through the window pane and hits the glass bottles near his feet, and surrounds the man in fire, as the alchemist fire that he has, that's technically what it's called, will go off at his feet.
Wait, that's 8d8 or 8d4 damage.
Yep.
Jesus.
And that was a higher damage roll.
Yeah.
84 is, yeah, that's 23 is pretty high for that.
And
Hey,
he
can I
is...
have some of
20
that?
would be the average.
Not
Get
yet.
over.
Not right now.
Just don't break one and then pick it up when we're done.
As he is currently on fire. I need to correct the DCs on it. It should be 13, not 10, but whatever.
Yeah.
And he is ablaze. And the little guy over here has been turned into an ant.
Can't see him.
Can't see him.
Gone.
Just an ant.
The amount of surprise rounds this group gets, I do feel like it's very funny. It's like every time you get in a fight with Neighborhood Watch, it's just immediate carnage.
We're the neighborhood watch. We are watching. It's in the name. Why don't they understand this?
You're like, well, it's more like you guys are just ambush predators. That's how we can best describe you guys.
We're
Granny, you were
always
first up.
watching. I can see a
We're the
rifleman
apex
from
predator.
out this window. This is a window, right? Like here.
That is a window.
All right, this guy's got his own little bottles, right?
He does have his own set of bottles, certainly.
Let's shoot him.
Yeah, break it.
Break it. Either they
Light 'em
explode,
on
which is
fire.
good for me, or they like in fire, which is good for me, or they just explode, which is also good for me.
All you gotta do is break the thing because they ignite when exposed to air.
Ah. Well, does a 27 hit the bottle?
Yep.
Yeehaw.
Yeah. Does an 11 break the bottle?
Yes, an 11 will break a glass bottle.
No, fuck you. Moving on.
This is the same bottle they use in Legend of Zelda. Nothing can break it.
Fucking indestructible.
I don't know why they even made it a flask, because it'll just clunk off the roof.
So does it explode or does it just shatter and?
This one will explode.
Okay.
So I will drop the damage on him yet again.
Blam.
On this guy.
This one's 15 points of fire damage as it engulfs him in flame. So there we go. There's the burning mark now. And 15 points of damage. As he is caught fire by his own explosives.
Hoisted by his own petard.
That's my favorite character in Star Wars.
Hoist
No,
petard.
not hoisted, roasted.
Roasted
Oh,
petard.
there's a guy over here.
Yeah,
That's
there's
another
some
rifleman.
other-
Hey, I'm gonna use my second attack.
I will tell you right now, the guys who are closer, you have the angle on. That guy is too far out. You're not gonna have the angle to shoot his bottles.
Okay.
Because
well,
he
let
is
me...
a fair distance away.
I haven't moved yet, and I did take the sharpshooter feat, so let me... Oops.
Can't benefit from cover.
Maybe I don't want to move. 15... Yeah, even if I move up, I don't think I can get the angle. In that case, I'll move a little bit. Move to like there. No. There. And I'll shoot the guy that I just set on fire.
Got it. Make your attack.
Attacker.
Hit. Eight points of damage. It looks badly wounded, but is not yet dead.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll be it for now.
Got it. End of their start of the outlaw marksman's turns. These two are gonna both make dex saves to try and put themselves out. 1 and 2.
Literally.
Well,
Well, I called
who
it.
is right?
This fellow will manage to put himself out and avoid some more damage. This guy, on the other hand, doesn't. It's the end of his turn as well, so he's just on fire. That's
Damn.
gonna suck.
Doesn't he take damage?
He will take damage, yes. He's gonna be in. I don't have high hopes for this man.
He
I
does.
don't either.
He burns alive.
That was what,
No,
Yeah.
you don't go
20,
trying to
30?
attack. Don't attack an orphanage with bottles.
Sucks to suck, dude.
He is deceased. There is no non-lethal fire for this man. He is just straight dead.
That's fine.
This guy is going to use his movement and is going to close up on the wall to ruin any lines of sight that might be on him. Who opened the window?
Not me.
Sorry, let me just
What?
open these windows.
Who would do such a thing? Who would just open a window?
My house!
Stop it! Don't do that. It makes a noise for me every time you do that. Do not do that.
It makes
Me
it
too!
for us.
I want to point out something. For Moonbeam, when you cast it, it has to be a point you can see. But in subsequent turns, when you move it, you don't have to see where it's landing.
Okay.
So
Uh,
I
yep.
could get that guy.
So, one of the marksmen is going to take a shot at you, Fitz. Actually, is it one shot or two shots? That's two shots. He's going to take two shots at you, Fitz.
Fitz is a baby.
No,
Who's shooting? Which one? I need a specific. Who's this man?
this one here, right there.
Okay, gotcha. Good.
Oh,
That's what
God.
I was thinking
Are there
about.
people all around the building?
They're trying. Yeah, they're surrounding the building.
Yeah, this is like really bad.
27 and a 19 to hit. 19 will hit. I'm assuming.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta add my. Hold on. I get like temporary hit points from my.
That's if you're doing riches as well.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
You can do
I'm
it
just-
for a bonus action on your next turn, to be fair.
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they are going to roll damage for both of these attacks, and then they will use their ability, Marksman's Eye, to slap an additional D10 onto that damage.
Calculator out.
That would be 21 points of damage total. As two rifle shots crack into the open air, and Fitz is struck twice. This fellow here, on the other hand, can he shoot Darius? No, there's a lot of people in the way. That guy's gonna shoot Granny because Granny has just badly wounded one of his friends. So
I
rifle
think he
shot
badly
1,
wounded himself. She just assisted.
rifle shot 2 on Granny.
I think your AC is 14. I think you narrowly escaped that.
Yeah, I think the second one misses.
14 is my AC. Wow.
Gotcha. He will use Marksman's Eye on his on the attack for the damage. So that is 8 plus 5, 13 points of damage. And then he will change position, as will this fellow. End of the marksman's turns. Costella, you're up.
It's the window, right? Or is it sealed off?
That is a window. I apologize. It doesn't have a door symbol on it for some reason.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why, but it is a window.
Okay.
Misused just like Gus's window.
There we
I'm
go.
just making sure.
I've made it into a door. You can go.
Okay. Can I go out the window?
Yeah, you can absolutely jump straight out the window, dude.
Okay. I just want to make sure. Oh wow, there's nobody out here. Interesting. Wait, how much movement was that? That was that was 15.
Yep.
So I have
Okay,
30?
that's 15. Yeah,
30
you'll have
feet
30
away?
left. And then you also have a dash.
I know, I do. But then that would use my action, wouldn't it?
Bonus action.
Technically. Is it bonus action? Oh, okay. But then
Bonus
I won't
action
be
for
able
dash.
to use
Offhand. Yeah, then you won't be
offhand.
able to use your offhand.
I'm gonna give 15 HP to Phaon.
Got it. You're going to give 15 hit points to Phaon. So that, let me see what that's going to do. Got it. As you do so, you will hear Phaon go,
Well done. Let's get to work then.
Okay.
You, anytime you deal damage with Phaon, you're going to be doing an additional d6 of poison damage. You currently have a +1 to your AC with Phaon, so you're at 19. And with 15 hit points given, you will have an additional attack.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep skirting. I'm gonna actually dash for sure.
That's fair.
So, trying to move up on this side. So that would be.
You have 75 left.
I can't tell how much movement that would be.
So that would be 20.
20 right now.
That's 10. So that's your first movement. Then your dash can take you right to this man if you want.
Where? Wait, which guy?
This
This
guy
guy?
right there.
That guy? Or oh, okay, why not? If I can hit him, oh sure. Okay, so no offhand, so definitely just.
Yep.
Okay.
Just whichever one weapon, whichever one you want.
But Phaon has the poison damage though.
Phaon has the poison damage.
I'll try Phaon because
Got it.
+2.
Let's see who is in that was in that room.
Hmm.
It was basically just Suero. So
Yeah.
Suero was the only person who saw you moving while under the influence of Phaon.
Yeah. I think I had line of sight for the initial thing, but
Yeah,
nothing
Past that
afterwards.
point, nothing else.
I think I can see her like attack this guy. So I'm gonna see
Love
her go
the
absolute.
idea.
Oh no, I can't anymore. He moved.
Love the idea of Suero just being like, "Hey, what? How did that freak do that? This freak."
24 will hit.
Okay. So
Don't
damn.
forget, you have a second attack.
Oh yeah, so it makes
Yeah,
up
because
for
you
my
did
dash.
15. You have a second attack, buddy.
It makes up for the using dash. Okay. So that's normal. Wait, do I attack again then?
So think of it like you have 2 attacks on your main attack action.
So I hit attack
Mhm.
the attack button again if
Yep.
it hits again. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Ooh, I don't think that'll hit that one.
That will not hit, but please roll me a d6 for the poison damage.
Okay.
Additionally, let's not forget your HP currently is not at 82. It is instead at
67.
7.
67.
Yeah.
Did you do sneak attack? Or you don't get sneak attack.
That's why. There's no flank, no advantage.
Oh, that's right. I
Um,
forgot about that.
Yeah, there's no real sneak attack
And
here.
you weren't hidden.
But you do manage to gut this motherfucker as you deal 18 points of damage to him. He is not looking great. As you watch that the gold that is beaded on the edge of Phaon begins to collect and gather at the edges and starts squirming its way into his veins as you slash him.
Not going
Okay.
for the heavy metal poisoning.
God damn. But yeah, that's it.
All right, that's the end of your turn. It is the Outlaw Slayer's turns.
Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution saving throw for at least one of them.
DC 16.
Con. Oh, that's charisma. I'm stupid. No. Not one.
So
He's taking
that
his full
is
damage.
going to be 11 radiant.
Got it.
too far up for me to scroll up and hit the actual
You'll-
damage button.
You'll hear one of them cry out and go, "Ah, fuck! One of them's got a caster." All right, and this guy is. Let's see. He's gonna start making his way in. That is 10. I believe that would be 15. Yeah, it's 15. And then he has an additional 15 he can close in. Which means he will dash and close in real close on you, Fitz. He can't attack, but he does close the distance. This guy can go 30, and then an additional 30, which would put him right about where the Watcher token is. Just not on it though, because that'd be annoying.
I can.
As
do
these
it.
guys, no, you're fine. You're fine. As those more heavily men begin dashing into the actual room itself, Fizzy, you're up.
That. Let's see. I see any of them. Can I jump on a bed? This is the guy that's on. This guy over here is the guy that's on fire, correct?
Yes.
So I'm gonna ignore him because he is on fire, and I'm gonna go with the one behind him, and I'm gonna cast a guiding bolt at him. 'Cause no one needs healing yet. I think actually, no, I'm gonna go after the one that's on Fitz right now. Fuck that.
This guy here? Got it.
Yeah. Fuck that. You're on Fitz. You're on my friend. Sorry. 14 plus 10, I think. 5 plus 5. Are we at 4 or 5? 4. It doesn't matter. I think like a 23 or 24 hit, so.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
Is that the blanket that Houdini keeps licking in that picture?
The Baby Yoda one, yes.
Why is that
Absolutely
why
it
it's
is.
so wet in the picture?
It's not wet in the picture.
Near the
What are you
catnip?
talking about? It's not wet there. That's not where she licks it. You see the back in that picture where the Sherpa is folded over? The white Sherpa?
Oh, I see.
That's where she's been licking. And actually, she just ran. Also, did anyone besides Becca see Houdini almost smack me in the face?
She
did
was
not see
really
it.
trying. She was like,
Yeah.
Well, if
like-
you notice, when I pick her up like a baby, I start off like this
'Cause she
because she likes to smack. And then she just goes,
and then she just
Yeah.
gently put her paw on her cheek.
And Emery asked last week, OG, where did that scratch come from?
What's your
worry.
damage, Michelle?
How much? It's gonna be 4,
This is
7, 8 points of damage. But he's
8
also
points of damage.
glowing like a
Got it.
motherfucker. And then I think Granny and Fitz, you both look okay, or Fitz, you look especially hurt.
I look
I
fine.
don't look bloodied.
Okay, then Fizzy's gonna hold off on his spell. Okay, yeah, that's my turn.
Got it. End of your turn. Darius, you're up.
Oh shit, I have to do things. I can't just be a mad drow for the whole session. That's not what I meant to do. Ignore that.
And
I was trying to use my ruler and I fucked up. Anyways,
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
fucked up.
Now you fucked up.
Now
Just
you
because I don't
fucked
want
up.
to accidentally shoot one of my friends when I roll a 1, I'm gonna move. And anyways, I started blasting him.
Anyways, I started blasting.
I want to shoot the one in front of Fitz.
Got it.
glowing one.
You have an advantage.
Hold on. Advantage.
Hit.
Damage. Normal. That's 16 plus
19.
3, so
19.
19. Why is it only plus 3?
Your dexterity.
Oh yeah, I only have a plus 3 dex. Listen, my brain is still thinking about Mercy right now because I talked about paladins earlier, and her plus was disgusting.
Be like, why am I a big fucking baby? What happened?
Striding
Weird.
striding forward and using the bed as a little bit of low cover, you fire off a single shot at the once glowing man wearing heavier armor and fire loose a shot that pierces through his chest plate. He's still standing, but he's not looking great.
And then I'm just gonna use this bed to duck behind it a little bit. I know it's not much, but it's gotta be like some cover.
Gotcha. Suero, it's his turn. He is going to rush out over here, then leap over the bed, to try and go for this other plated man. You can see that he is definitely not within a normal range for his attacking, but you see that the gathering mass of metal that he has near his on his arm kind of begins to collect and then lashes out almost like a series of bullets whipping out at this man, and he will attack with his +2 whip.
Sexy.
We're gonna watch him whip.
If only he
Nay, nay.
wasn't so
No.
young.
I swear, can I hit on you or do I get to hit on your dad? I don't know which is inappropriate.
You're
Not
drow. I think you can do either and get away with it.
Yeah. I'm still
Whatever
young
you
by drow
want.
standards. Yeah, my
Same
spouse
goes
is
for
right.
you, Fitz.
Yeah, my spouse is right there, but my spouse knows I'm a whore.
Your spouse supports the horde lifestyle.
Actually, yeah, what Suero's going to do is he will use the special action from his whip's ability. He's only going to do 9 points of damage, but he will force the man to make a strength save. Let's see what he gets. Ah, damn. While he doesn't appear to be able to move, he doesn't look like he is going to be pulled to the ground like Suero was attempting to. As you see that now, there's this floating mass of metal that's all broken and jagged that is beginning to pull at this man. End of Suero's turn. It's the Outlaw Infighters Constitution saving throw from this one.
Yep. So that's another
Listening.
fail.
Fail.
Thanks for listening.
What?
Ooh.
Listening to what?
I said fail, bitch, right before you rolled.
Oh, okay. I didn't even
Well-
hear that.
12
Fail,
radiant
bitch.
damage.
12 points of damage, okay? The radiant light begins scorching this man's flesh, and he appears to be in not a great shape after that happened, but he's still alive.
Shame.
That's offered some intel. Those guys have much lower health.
Yep.
If they're bleeding already with that.
He is going to... Yeah, he will close in. He'll use his 45 feet of movement, as he can move a whole lot faster, to rush Suero as fast as possible. And he...
Good fucking luck.
Let's see. So, what the fuck? Why is that not there? One quick second. I'll just type it in manually. It's annoying, but I'll type it in manually. He will go for a stab with his rapier on Suero. 24 to hit. That will be good. And then
Reroll.
Oh, are you forcing a reroll on me?
Using it already.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? You know, got 3 charges of it.
Yeah.
18
Still
to
hit.
hit.
Hey,
It
no,
is
hold on.
much-
I'd like to use my D4
Lower.
to lessen it. I rolled
Don't you hit our
3.
boy!
A 3? So that's
So
a 15,
15.
actually?
That will miss.
That is our darling boy. You leave him be. He's stronger than all of us. Leave him alone.
Very well. You watch as he begins to rush in with his rapier, and you get a premonition of Suero getting stabbed through by it and getting a hardy amount of damage dealt to him. So you tell Suero, step back. And you will watch that he steps back out of the way, and the rapier blade evades him. Especially with the help from Fizzy, as the premonition that she has also appears to stop this from happening.
Things the card.
You guys realize
Fizzy and I mind melded.
Squirrel probably has health second only to Granny. If not
And
more
then
than
this
her.
man is going to
Save
use his.
him!
He will use his offhand dagger, and he will throw it at Darius.
Okay.
Rude.
Not necessary.
He misses.
Bitch!
He was
You
so
bitch.
thrown off of
He
us
was
both going, ah!
Ah!
I like that you all spent all that effort to do that for Suero, but you would not have done that for Darius and Pit.
I actually would have. Thank you.
I couldn't.
I do
So,
think it's funny. It's like
charge
this guy
in.
was
It's fine.
terrifyingly hunting us for sport not too long ago. Now we're like, don't hurt him. He's just a handsome little lad.
A little baby boy.
A little baby
We
boy.
like it so much.
Can send a lot of healing at Fitz, and they can do temporary. It's all a thing, you know. Gotta show faith that we're like on the same team here.
We're a couple of good boys. We're helping another good boy.
I don't know if he's a
Morally
good boy.
Morally Grey boy!
Morally Grey Boy is better. Yeah.
Morally
I
gray
love
psychopath
that.
boy.
Well, he's special!
Like me.
He's
He's
just a little sociopathic. Just a little.
He's our special
He's
little
gonna hide in a
guy.
bush. Not well, but he's hiding in a bush.
I don't think that fools anybody.
I think
No,
that,
it doesn't. But
that
he's
doesn't
hiding in
even
that
meet
bush.
my passive, I don't think.
This one right here is hiding in a bush.
Oh no.
Yeah, my passive
I
is
see his-
13. Jesus,
I can
my
see
man.
you, babes.
We can
Um,
all
Fitz.
see you.
I'm going to stab you.
No,
Never
you're not.
mind. No, I'm not. I'm gonna throw a dagger at Darius.
Again, stop.
No, you're not.
I
No, you're
missed.
not!
What?
They're a little
I want
intimidated
to
by the fact
damage.
that. Oh, good.
It's gonna say mental image of Darius dodging one, and then being like, and it just whizzes past her head on its side.
You're like,
These guys are thrown off by the two, like, seemingly psychics who are like, get out of the way! We're like, can they see what we're gonna do?
oh my
And then
god.
it's just made worse by the fucking drow that they keep missing as well.
Ooh. You tried it.
Is this how they live this long? They're psychic?
Ignatius, you're up.
Oh my god.
Alright. Trying to think exactly. Can't get into particularly good position there. I think the first thing he's going to do with his action is make sure that the guy outside is taken care of. I cannot move the moonbeam thing, but I like to move it kind of by this window. For some reason I can't ping, but right around the line.
Right around there. Okay.
I'm also not seeing other people's pings. Maybe I need to refresh. Yeah,
That's fine.
that there. So that way it hits the archer next turn. Means we
Okay.
don't have to go out and deal with them. As a bonus action, I get to describe something. Going, he's not a normal human. What people can see is so the clothing and armor that he previously looked poured into is now going to be straining against his form as his muscles expand a bit. His hair seems to go a bit thicker. He even seems maybe a few inches taller, as he is using his shifting feature.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
sense.
Me.
And yours is +1 AC, right?
Yes, +1 AC, and it's not automatically rolling, so I'll just do the macro.
Temp HP.
Yes, efficiency bonuses 4.
So it will be 8 plus.
I was apparently it doesn't.
It doesn't like that macro, I don't think.
No, but one. Let me.
Just roll
Maybe
a D6.
I need to do 1d6 plus 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12 temp HP.
12 points temp. 12 temp.
I don't know why. Maybe I have to do 1d6 plus 8 next time. And he is going to stride up to there and basically say, "Come at me."
Alrighty. End of turn. Fitz, you're up.
Yes, I am. Okay. So, the guy right in front of me, the bloodied one, how bloody does he look? Like, real bad? Like, real yucked?
Bloodied.
Bloodied?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, I will do... He's, like, right on me. I'm gonna check what something does. Okay. I'm going to hit that guy with Muni.
Got it.
And I'm gonna use one of my, Strike of the Hill Giants.
Gotcha.
If I hit.
Gotcha. The guy, the
Thunder
man with two
Blast.
swords, or the rogue.
The bloodied guy.
Gotcha.
You also have a plus
you-
D4 because you're blessed.
Yes. Okay. Normal.
I don't think it's needed.
Okay, that's a hit, and I do get 2 attacks.
You do?
But the Hill Giant thing only applies to 1, right? I think.
Yes. It only applies to 1 attack.
Okay.
Second one will hit.
Okay. I'm gonna do the Hill Giant one on the first attack. So, do damage, ha-ba-ba, and then a d6.
Ooh.
Oh,
Max.
and then 1d6.
Yeah.
If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone for that first attack.
Fail. He will be
So
knocked
then
prone.
my next question is, if I did that on my first attack, would my second attack count as
Advantage,
an
yes.
automatic? Okay, so an advantage.
Yes.
Well, so that wouldn't matter. So, because I still hit.
But you could
Right.
You
crit.
could roll to see if you crit, but yeah, you're already
Yeah, you can
Okay.
roll a second time and see if you critical hit, though.
True. Okay, I'll just do this again. Ha. Nah. Okay. And then 1 more damage. Yep.
All right. Smashing him into the ground with the brute force, using the sheer weight of Muni to just knock him down. You will then follow it up by just spinning the blade downward and then just plunging it into his back. He is deceased.
Dead guy.
All right. End of your turn.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Top of the round, Granny, you're up.
Hold on, I'm double checking my flaw. Yeah. I'm within 20 feet of that. So... Okay, well I already have disadvantage for a round because of that. So let's do the
Bullet storm.
bullet storm. Yeah, exactly. Where the fuck is? Oh wait, it's on my spell page.
It's your spell page.
Okay. And I'm going to start off by targeting The rogue. No. Yeah, the roguish fellow in front of Suero.
What are you mumbling about, dear? I can't understand you.
I'm trying to figure out what to roll.
You press the other formula button.
Oh. Aww.
Miss.
And that would have been the first roll on it.
Miss.
Good thing that doesn't jam my gun.
Miss.
Okay. One of these hit.
Hit.
Can
Another
I-
roll 20.
Can I add a d6 to one of these?
Let's see how much is hitting. I've rolled like
Hit.
3 20s.
At least on that one, that was a second die.
Okay, so
You have one more.
two
One
hit-
more.
You have one more.
Okay. Two,
Miss.
2 hits.
Okay, can I add a d6 to one of them so it's 3 hits? Because I
You
have.
may.
Okay.
Add a d6. Tell me what you got.
A 4.
Hit.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
add that
3
to
hits.
the 15, yeah.
Okay, 3 hits. Roll damage.
So
Press the damage button 3
66.
times.
To who?
20.
A tree. Let's scroll up
tree.
each time.
So,
That's decent. Wow.
33.
Fanning the hammer, you let loose a series of shots into this man as fast as possible. The first few will manage to miss, but eventually that gets the man off balance, and the shots will pierce into him and kill him, and he will fall to the ground deceased.
Even if I'm doing,
Oh, sorry. Would you like to non-lethal?
yeah,
Him?
it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
Granny. She doesn't kill.
In
Not-
that case, I apologize. You will let loose 3 bullets to hit him in the leg,
And he goes,
knocking him
"Ah."
to the ground, screaming and crying in pain. Is that better?
Yes.
Unfortunately,
she
I do have to
doesn't
point
kill. This
I
is
do have to
British-
point something out. 12 damage was enough to bloody him. You did 33 damage, so that's
I don't care. It's fine, dude. Don't worry about it.
uh,
Yeah, it's not a huge concern. Anything else, Granny?
Yeah, I'm gonna move away from people who are probably going to die soon.
You can go out the window.
Yes, I could.
Yeah, you can go out the window, dude.
Jumps into a flower bush. Oh my god, there's an ant out here!
Just one.
One extremely large ant.
with a
some
bottle of alchemist
Molotov
fire next to it.
bottles. Wonder what
The
that's
people are
about.
climbing this bottle trying to get it to activate.
I know what I'm doing
know you-
next turn.
I know you're strong, but that's too much weight for you.
Oh, bud. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay,
Put
end
him
of
in
your
a-
turn.
Put him in a
Um,
bug catcher.
This marksman's going to move over here.
Presuming there's one in that.
Oh, there's also one in the bush. Yeah, con save.
Yeah. Fail.
Fail. Roll damage, please.
Pretty bad.
For 11. I'm rolling low on damage, but it's enough.
The man hiding in the rose bushes will be burned alive by the radiant light. This marksman here is going to move up to get a better vantage point, and then he will fire off 2 shots. Eeny, meeny, miny. I hate all of you. Who would be the best person
All
to
right.
shoot? Oh, that's not me. That's the character.
I fucking hate you guys. Anyway, I'm gonna kill your character.
Yeah. I've been tolerating you for
It's not
several years,
me.
but now today's the day I snap.
It's what the character would do.
Jesus
it-
Christ.
Not me.
If Kami didn't snap at Katima with the lich, nothing is gonna cause him
Nothing
to
will
snap.
break me. Fitz, I'm shooting you twice.
Stop it.
No.
Quit that. I'm a spooky little dragon boy. Yeah, that fucking hits. Ow. Let me open my calculators and I'm gonna have to do more fucking math here.
Take
for
a
second.
shot. Second one will miss.
Barely.
Um,
Barely it'll miss.
Actually, yeah, no, it'll miss. He'll use Marksman's Eye on the damage for the first attack. So damage. 7 plus. 1. Only 8 points of damage.
Alright, still not bloodied.
And
Barely.
this marksman is going to move back over here slightly and is going to go, this is going bad. Alarm, alarm.
Where?
This one here, who is facing off against Kaz.
He has no time to be afraid before he's dead.
He will attack twice with his short sword and cross his fingers.
Hit.
I think
Match.
Match, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So 2 hits. Normal damage. They are ranged attackers, not melee attackers. Only 14 points.
Okay.
The man drops his rifle and desperately begins trying to fend you off using his short sword. He will manage to strike you twice, but you have a feeling he will not be alive for much longer.
No, he won't.
Kaz, you're up.
Okay. So technically, I have my off attack, right? My offhand.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. The usual thousands cuts and then Fion.
Yep.
So let's see if we'll at least try to hit. Does that hit? Okay.
Yep.
And then I rolled damage, right?
Yep.
Okay. So for that one in the first. Sorry, going through the page. Offhand. Fion. Okay. Damn! that would have crit. That would.
That's 1 off from a crit with Theon, too.
Yeah. So which one do I? If I have another attack, which one do I use then? Technically
Whichever one's being treated as your primary.
So it would be 1,000.
It would be 1,000 cuts.
Okay. I have to hit again.
And don't forget the d6 of poison damage.
Yeah. That second one will hit. So roll damage again and then roll 2d6, please.
Okay. I can't math. There's too many numbers. Okay.
Okay.
There you
I
go.
can. Don't worry. You're fine. So 10, 14, 7, 17 points of damage. Striking into this man using both the rapier and Theon. As you plunge the blade into him and rip and tear through him, the golden liquid will begin to seep into him more and more, wriggling its way into his body until you see that he starts to kind of pale and stumble, and he eventually just kind of drops to the ground.
But he's not dead?
No, and drops to the ground. He is deceased.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're okay, buddy.
Yep. And you still have your movement.
Go on. More to do.
Okay. I go to the next marksman, which I think is right here, right?
Yup.
Movement wise, how much move is that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough move. That's enough movement.
Oh wait, no. Did you wait? Your movement is
45.
She didn't
45.
move this turn.
Up plus
You didn't-
10.
you didn't
movement.
not yet. That's a higher spend. You didn't
Oh,
go
that's
for
the
that
20.
yet.
Yeah. That's the 20.
So you'd actually be just out of range of him.
You can get
out
it
of
next time.
range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'll
I'm
Sorry,
just gonna
buddy.
watch him. Just gonna watch him. Well, I can't measure. Is that where I
Yep.
should be.
You'd be right here. There you go.
I'm just gonna stare at it. Just-
I'm coming. I'm gonna get ya.
It is the Slayer's turn.
She skips to him.
This guy is stuck in position. So since he cannot move back, he will simply move forward. He has no choice but to continue going in. So
How inspirational of him. Cannot move back.
yes, that
You
is
can only move
that's a way
forward.
of looking at it. He will begin swiping at Suero. 1. 11 will miss. 2. 15 will miss. And then short sword. Also misses. Jesus, the Slayers can't roll for shit.
Having a bad day.
Awful.
Slayer is more like layers.
Okay. All right. Busy, it's your turn. Please take me away from that joke.
No, actually. Fitz, how you looking, bud?
Not quite bloodied yet.
That sounds like you're getting close. So I'm going to cast. Come over to you. I'm right there. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. I'm going to just like lay my hand on Fitz, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds. I'm going to cast it at a 2nd level. And that's 12 points of healing.
Gotcha.
I cannot do anything else because I'm not shiny. And actually, I'm gonna go shiny. This is where I go shiny. I'm going to go shiny, so I can heal extra. Can I go shiny and then cast Cure Wounds? Actually, then I can do extra healing on Fitz.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, cool. And then I will throw another D8 on Fitz. So that will be 9 points of healing.
On top of the 12.
On top of the 12, yes, correct. So
Okay.
21 total.
Okay. Goddamn. Almost back to full.
Oh. 4.
Just for reference, I get bloodied at 29. I was in fact at 30, so I wasn't bloodied yet. I was pretty close though.
Getting there.
I was pretty close.
Okay, and that is my turn. I'm done.
Gotcha. Garrus, you're up.
How do people just drink black tea with no sugar?
I don't know. They're weird.
I drink green tea without anything.
So I tasted the honey I bought and it tasted wrong, so I couldn't use it. And now I just have a cup of black tea with no sugar. So I'm complaining. I'm gonna hit something. This one's alive. That one's alive.
Yep.
Which one looks worse?
Well, neither of them look bad, to be honest. It's just the one looks a little squishier than the other.
I'm gonna try to hit the one that's on Suero then.
Okay.
And we're in round 3 of combat? 2. Okay, I've got 1. 3?
Sorry.
What?
3 because the first round, before the first round, you fired off a shot, so you fired 3 shots so far. So we're on round 2.
Okay.
But you have fired 3 bullets.
This is my last round, then I'll have to go up close after this. Or switch to my shotgun.
That too.
One of the two. See, that's my trick, Captain. I never reload. Because I'm not...
Sounds
Not
like a
good at it.
Borderlands character, someone who just throws the gun away rather than reloading.
Oh, it's what Reaper does.
Reaper. Very Reaper core.
Overwatch.
I do play Reaper.
Hit.
And I'm gonna add one of my rounds of copper resin to that. So,
All right.
an additional D. Technically additional D8, but it's 2D8 for me. D8? Yeah. I know words.
Yeah, roll damage.
Un momento, por favor. I have to think. Well, that D8, the D8s were wasted. Well, that's a 9, so
So 21
18
from
plus
damage plus 3, so
24.
24 total.
All right. Letting loose one brutal shot right into this man, you see that he starts looking much worse once you fire a gun into his chest. Turns out, most folks don't do well after that.
Really?
Yep.
Really?
Damn. New things we learn every day, guys.
All right. End of your turn. It is Suero's turn. He's going to use bonus action aim. Bonus action cunning action aim, which is going to give him advantage. And he's going to attack using his whip, which more accurately, he begins to coil back towards his hand, which becomes a small, rough cutting edge. Gotcha. 29 to hit. 13 plus sneak attack.
Beefy.
40.
Damn.
Yeah, you will watch as he uses this cutting edge, and he basically just kind of gets it to gather itself around the man's neck, and then he just pulls it back. And you watch as his head is roughly ripped from its shoulders.
Sexy.
That's 40 points of damage total. That is the end of Suero's turn.
And also the
he
end of the
will-
Slayers.
Yeah, it's also the end of the Slayers. He is going to move over here and then over there, just to avoid getting in anybody's way.
Aim stop
And-
you from moving. Isn't the whole
Huh?
point of aim?
Oh, no, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. I apologize.
Sorry.
Nope. No, you're good. Thank you. It is the Outlaw Infighter's turn. The one on you, Fitz, is going to... What should you do, buddy? You're in a
Drop
bad
dead.
state.
Ain't that
All right,
fresh.
you know what? It's hurtful, and for that, I'm going to attack you.
It's just we saw that coming. I say mean things and get the consequences.
Who to hit?
Sorry, I just clenched every muscle in my body because I thought it was gonna land on a 20, and I was like,
And then he's going to try to shank you with his dagger. Fuck!
guy's
Motherfuckers,
missed
roll!
All of his attacks.
This is awful. Yeah, that's it. It's the end of his turn, and movement is not a
It's-
good idea for him,
Fitz kind of gives him one of those like pitying, like,
buddy.
that's kind of
Oh,
sad.
buddy.
You're really not good at this, huh?
Enemies struggle so hard. What is happening?
This one,
God.
He'll make them
this one
stronger.
is going to run out. Notice Kaz is approaching the marksman, and then you see he quickly digs into his pouch and he pulls out what looks like a dart, like a heavy weighted, like a lawn dart is the best way of describing it. And you see that he quickly unwraps something at the very end of it and lights it, and then he's gonna chuck the dart towards the back of the house, in this direction.
Where? Sorry, I can't.
Do you see the ruler?
No.
No.
Oh, I apologize. In this direction. As
I
he
still-
chucks something
Oh, right there.
vaguely burning off in that direction.
Okay.
And then he is going to probably stumble back a little bit more away from you. Actually.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Come back here.
no.
Able to get very far, unfortunately.
You can't
Uh,
hide, man.
Ignatius, you're up.
Let me just do some measuring. Alright. I can see him through the window. I don't think I have the range to get to him. Yeah, I don't have the range. So, he is going to, let me just read through. Yeah, he is going to move over there to provide flanking for Fitz, and as he's doing it, as action, move the moonbeam over to the rogue. So that way
Gotcha.
he can't run. And
We certainly could try.
which way is the cart from here?
Map-wise, to the west. So right, left-hand side.
In that case, coming in from essentially off screen is Baloosh charging right at the archer up top because you said he'd come in.
Yep, that's fair.
Second turn.
I did indeed say second turn, and that was indeed the second turn. So you know what? Fair and valid.
Baloosh is going at the archer up top next to Kaz.
Gotcha.
Because the other guy is taken care of.
Kaz, you are menacingly walking towards this man and are interrupted as you hear and a horse has charged into combat with you. Oh god, roll a natural 20!
Connor, it's not over. He must succeed on a DC 14 strength saving check and be knocked prone.
It's not over yet.
Watch as this man gets absolutely pummeled with by this horse's hooves. Does he go prone? Might just.
Yeah, DC 14 strength save.
Yeah, and he gets knocked on his ass as this horse comes in and pummels him with his hooves.
This feels like a Family Guy
He went
bit.
prone.
Oh my god!
The horse is the strongest character.
Actually, I'm gonna go after the dart. I think it's handled right now.
You
like,
watch
heavens.
as this horse charges this man, knocks his ass to the ground, bloody, and then beats him senseless, and he just stomps him, leaves him half alive. He's on 1 hit point.
Can I trust you that you can finish him off? Because there's a dart, I think, on the other side right now.
He good?
If he tries to run, let me tell you, if he tries to run, that's an attack of opportunity.
God damn.
God damn.
Sorry, watching Connor roleplay animals is always really funny to me.
I'm just gonna.
2 crits.
That's remarkable, actually. 2 critical hits in a row from the horse. The horse has been the only person to get critical hits in this current fight.
The fucking
All right,
horse.
Fitz, you're up.
Yeah,
Can you
I guess
top-
I don't know
can you
how
top
I
that
can
horse's
follow
round?
that. No. Anyone else hear that menacing horse in the distance?
Whose horse is that?
Whose horse is that? Jesus Christ.
From the top rungs.
With the steel chair, it's fucking balloons. I'm gonna just stab this poor man who just keeps missing.
Hey, Cody, could you clip your horse killing that, like, nearly murdering this man?
I think it's too late for the clip. I can try.
The fucking Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
If not, we'll time stamp and do it in post.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack this guy, I guess.
Yeah, it's too late to get the whole clip.
Fuck, that's fair. Hit. Match, actually.
You have
Hit.
flanking.
And
Oh, yeah, you can
okay, huh.
roll again.
I can't. Oh.
You might crit.
No, I can't click them. Normal. So for the first roll,
So close.
second roll. Okay. So
That's good.
24
So-
and 29 to hit.
Still absolutely hit him.
Okay. And I just get regular damage, right?
That was me. Sorry.
Yeah.
Regular damage.
Yep.
Great. Worse. Just kidding. Better by
Technically better, actually.
1. Yeah. By 1.
Sorry.
At least I hit. So yeah, I hit him 2 times.
Ripping into this man twice using Muni, you will leave him bloodied as he is now basically left to your mercy. All of yours. He is not in a good state.
When Fitz hits him, he'll kind of motion to his weapon like, that's how you hit someone. That's how you do that. You don't miss.
All right. Being very mean to this man. Granny, you're up.
Not me, I'm just trying to educate him.
I made the joke about spotting the ant as I crawl out the window. Do I actually, like, how... I know he was polymorphed because I was there when I'm rotating Granny again. I'm so... God damn it. I'm on a trackpad on my other computer. Can I see the ants that had been polymorphed? Or is he just, like, gone until the spell wears off?
Let me double check something real quick. I like
I don't
if
think you can
they
go-
were actually turned into a full-on ant, then the answer would be probably not. It's an ant.
Yeah.
But
I don't
I'm
know
gonna
if
see if
polymorph can go that small.
well, that's the thing. In D&D, there is no actual size limitation. So in theory, yes, that absolutely is doable. Let me check one thing.
That
Size
that
tiny.
reminds me of an awful
beast.
thing you can do with polymorph.
So yeah, the sizes go as smallest as tiny, and there are plenty of tiny beasts. So it will be a larger than normal ant, which in a fantasy world isn't that scary.
See, I'm mostly just wondering if I can, like, go and stomp on him, get him out of polymorph, and when he pops out, I'm like, foot on chest, gun at forehead, like, think about your choices.
You absolutely could do that. Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna...
that's 100% doable.
Exactly what I just said. I'm doing that. He comes out, and I'm like, think about your choices, young man. Basically
Alright.
trying to get him to, like, surrender.
Intimidate.
Can you argue that it's at advantage because he was an ant?
Could I argue?
You know what? That is a fair that's a fair argument. I would give you that. Yes.
Thank you.
I didn't think to say that out loud, but like yes, you are
He was
correct.
An ant.
Yeah, I figured. I'm like, he was an ant, and you stomped him, and he comes out of it with, like, you know, it's like a terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah. The man will stay on the ground, arms raised up slightly, and go, okay. I won't do anything.
Good lad.
To be fair, I think the other archer should do the same.
He's gurgling in a pool of his own blood as a horse has pummeled him.
Would you allow me to quickly pick up the bottles that
Yes,
had been
that's
there?
fine.
Okay, and I'll just shove them in.
Yeah,
The item interaction.
Yeah, it's Cody is correct. It's an item interaction.
Okay.
You're fine.
And yeah, then
no big deal.
that's all I can do, I think.
I will add those to your inventory. I'll just drag and drop them. So
Yep. Picking up, equipping, or stowing an object is you get 1 free item interaction per turn. You can drop an object without using your free item interaction.
it is the marksman's turn. This guy's surrendered. Kaz has turned away, so we do not know what Balus is doing to this man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm worried about the dart that's been sent, by the way.
Yep, that's
Around.
fair.
Yeah. I'm gonna just bonus action to dash.
Gotcha. Hold on a second. Drag this onto. Sorry, I'm just trying to drag this onto Becca's sheet real quick.
Okay.
Wanted to do 2. There we go. All right, Becca, I've added 2 of those to your inventory. Where would you like to put yourself? For reference, the dart landed right about here.
I go after the dart. Which, how much movement would that dash would that be?
If you dash, that's 90 feet, so you'd get
You could literally get to the dart.
Okay, then I will get to the dart. I'm just gonna make the basic assumption it's sort of.
It's a burning. It's a dart with something burning on the end of it. It's burning quite brightly. I'll point out to you. It's not like torch fire or candlelight. It's bright, kind of reddish.
Yeah.
A flare.
Can I take it out?
Yeah, you pick it up and you have it. You can have it. It's gonna burn itself out. At this point, though, you will note that there are coming from the area where the pillars are. There are 2 men that are starting to walk towards the orphanage. One is holding what looks to be something like a locket in their hands, and they close it and they hold it tight to their hand, into their hand, and the other one is just kind of walking forward.
Shit! More enforcements! My fucking god!
You can
Hey,
still
didn't
use.
the guy that was after Granny use a pocket watch thing?
This does
Remember?
not look. This does not look like Weston Dove.
No,
matter of
but
fact,
the same principle using
Yeah.
pocket watch. That seems to be
Sure.
keeping track of something like that.
I will say, since this is largely meant to be out of combat, Kaz, you would be the only person who could potentially stop this. You watch as these 2 men wearing ragged clothes take a deep breath and begin charging straight at the building.
They're just charging at it?
They are just sprinting straight at the building itself.
You think they're trying to like kamikaze?
Yeah, they might
Seems
be
like-
like bombers or some magical equivalent.
What's the ground like? Is it
Grass, dirt, nothing remarkable.
God damn it. I can't use see, I'm looking through my kit right now. See, I was gonna use like I mean I can always do the rope trap again to trip them over. I don't know. This is something out of my field of something I could stop them from. I'm not entirely sure what to do.
If you have any throwing items, you could chuck it at them.
Yeah, you could try to trick
mean,
them with an attack.
I mean, I have a throwing stake.
Mhm.
Don't know what that will do, because one's a minus, one's a question mark. Yeah, I'll just chuck it at them. We'll see how
Which
this
one?
goes. The one with the question mark, because I have
Gotcha.
no idea.
Gotcha.
Is that an attack?
Yep.
Normal.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Hey yo.
I guess I'll do damage.
Nice.
Got it. You throw the stake at this man. Are you attempting to be non-lethal, or are you just trying to kill the guy?
I'm gonna kill the guy. What do you
Got
want
it. Fair
me to
enough. Absolutely fair.
Granny.
I have to ask. So you just reel back and you just pitch the stake straight at this guy, and it will hit him square in the chest, and he will fall backwards very quickly and drop dead. He does not appear to be very sturdy, nor does he seem to know how to handle a hit. The other guy keeps running forward. And And do you think you have any other tricks that you think might be able to stop him?
You do
I have a second
another
throwing
attack.
stick.
You do have a second throwing stick.
throwing stick.
I have a second one.
So if you're throwing the one that's got a minus on it, please roll disadvantage.
Okay.
This one is badly made.
Yeah, I know.
It was 17.
17,
Not
that'll
bad.
hit.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, good. I was gonna say, oh, she's blessed.
All right, because of the
But you hit
blood.
anyway, doesn't matter.
Same number.
So,
Damage.
as you throw these throwing stakes and very deftly manage to take these men down, despite what you're working with in some cases, they will both fall to the ground, and will unceremoniously die. And then you will watch that they seem to be smoldering at their edges, like their fingers and hands and feet begin to smolder, and then you just watch as fire starts to spread from their body where they lie.
Yeah, they were definitely going to die anyway, I see.
Oh, Granny can't be mad at you for that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm done with that.
Gotcha.
Anyway, not my problem.
Anyways,
with
I've
that
done my
said,
job.
Monkey.
and
My
With that
monkey's
said-
over here.
And with the issues resolved, combat will be over.
Technically, there is one more guy at full health who needs to either surrender, run, or whatever.
He
Ooh.
did surrender.
He did surrender.
The guy in the
Ant-Man.
moonbeam.
The guy
I
in the
thought
moonbeam.
he died.
Oh no, that guy actually did not die. You're correct. I'm gonna say he will attempt to run.
Then
Bear in mind, there is a horse that has killed his friend.
let's first have a con save to see if he gets that far.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. I did not think of this, man.
Yeah.
Thing sometimes. No.
No.
No, he doesn't.
So 16 radiant.
Gotcha. Cody, if you'd allow me to take control of Balloose for a second, I think I can
Sure.
describe what's gonna happen.
He was
Uh,
basically told to run down, and he's like people running.
You,
So
from outside, all of you guys, hold on, let me just quickly change this music real quick.
Can we get some Looney Tunes ask music for this?
No, I'm not gonna do that.
I want straight horror music because this
I
is
want to point out
terrifying.
something. If I'm mounted on Balloose and I use one of my spells like Searing Smite, it also applies to Balloose until
Balloose is a weapon.
because all my self spells target him.
You guys are catching your breath after the end of all this this fighting, and you can just hear in the background. First off, one man still screaming and trying to run away, and then you just hear no as something hits him.
So scary.
Remind me to never piss off that horse.
Can all horses do that?
If they're trained right.
Well, I'm tying up this guy who surrendered and dragging him back inside. FYI. Trying not to think about the horse.
Ignatius will just go over to the window and like hold out a carrot for Balloose.
How you doing, Sparrow?
I'm doing just fine. I managed.
Cool. Cool. Man in front of you is unconscious. Just give me 1 second. And Deus is gonna grab this guy by his hair and drag him to be put with the other people that are still alive. So, over under, are they after us or are they after your dad?
My money is on you.
I hate that.
Well, if they knew that's where your child was, it would just be a matter of waiting for you all to arrive.
You
And
know,
then
I
from there,
really...
But
it's
what
as
did
simple
we
as that.
do?
What do you mean, what did you do?
We keep getting hunted.
We keep getting hunted for sport.
All right, I have a question for you. In that case, is there anything you think you may have that is theirs?
That's a complicated
This is
question because
really
there's a lot of things we shouldn't have.
It's really
It's a loaded
Like the
question.
technicality, probably.
Quick question, Connor. Can I go through these people's like stuff and see if any of them are bearing the 12 interlocked rings symbol anywhere on them?
I can nudge the guy who's basically untouched and be like, "Hey,
Yeah.
who sent you?" And like he can see all his dead friends now, so it's like,
I was paid to do this
okay, by who?
by a fellow.
A name, a description? Do you know
I don't have a
him?
name. No,
No
I don't know
name?
him. No. No, I don't know the man.
Why would you? Are you stupid?
No, I'm an outlaw.
Mercenary.
I don't really get normal jobs. I get paid to do stuff.
Outlaw, man. You gotta look after yourself first, and that means not taking jobs from people you don't even know the name of.
It was a good paycheck.
Was it
Was
good
it
enough
worth
for
it?
this? Was it worth it?
Yes. I get their money now.
For what?
Do you?
You lost.
I got paid up front.
Oh, so they
that
have
was
their money
smart.
on them? Cool. Hey, hey, Kaz, do you want to start like fleecing these people down together?
Yeah, sure. I have to wait for the these two bodies to cool down because they're kind of smoldering at the moment.
Could we
I'm sorry,
perhaps
what?
leave the bodies outside? Smoldering.
Dennis is gonna walk out to look at the to look out the window where Kaz is, because Kaz is over here somewhere, right?
Well,
I-
I
is right
was put in here.
May I please point something out? We've been firing guns, fighting in the middle of a neighborhood in the center of a city. If we
Yeah, what's
stay
your
here
point?
any longer, the cops are going to be here.
That doesn't seem to
This
be a
is-
problem for us. More a problem
Hey,
for
this
you.
is- This is Elbadil, right?
Yes, this is Albadil.
Didn't I get one of the city captain guards in a lot of trouble for being completely corrupted?
So here, this is where
that
you
here?
had. I don't think it was here, because this
Which
is
city was
where
that?
that was. I think that was Magreen, because that was where the city guard was refusing to look into the disappearances because the forest was cursed, if I recall correctly.
No, that's not where I got someone in trouble from.
Oh no, I know what you're
the
talking
guard
about
captain.
now. Yeah, okay.
That was here.
You're right, that was here. I apologize.
Well, we can always drag everyone into the cart. There's space.
How about all the children?
At the very
That's-
least, yeah.
My concern was getting the bodies and the blood and all of that away, so when the children come up, they don't have to
A bunch
We
of
can-
corpses.
that.
We can take them out through the back window. That should be fine.
What?
Just making sure.
Well, there's nothing dead in the back. We should be fine. At that point, we just take them to your cart, and then we should be good to go.
Where are those smoldering bodies? Kaz, where are they
Can we go take a look at those smoldering bodies?
Are they perhaps in the back?
Yeah, they're at the back.
Yeah. That.
Listen, they were gonna run to the building.
I really wanted to set this place on fire. You're
There's
gonna
gotta be
burn it.
something.
She looks at like the guy who's tied up. She's like, "You were gonna burn down an orphanage, man. Is that what you want to do for a paycheck?"
This is what you call an orphanage?
Well, it was. Not a good one, but it was. So you didn't even know that there's children in here?
No. It's a building. I was told to burn it down.
Well, there's children in here. You would have burned down many young
How
children.
long are we waiting here?
What was that?
How long were you waiting here?
We were told to keep an eye out. I was given pay less than 24 hours ago. 16, I think.
Someone knew we were coming this way, if they were after us.
Well, we took 3 days to get here.
We did. We did.
But that also...
How are they tracking us? So
Either
Right.
they knew where they were and figured that we would head here because we got your spouse, or someone is still being scried upon. And it can't be me because I've got. And she like taps her chest like the amulet.
Alright, then I'm gonna deal with those bodies.
Yeah, like move them up front so the kids can go out the back.
Yeah, I'll just go there and actually pick them up, even if they're still on fire and hot.
While this is happening, Fitz is gonna go back. Oh god, I selected 3 people. Fitz is gonna go back and take the elf lady that is hey, open. And stop closing. And drag her chair out into the other room and prestidigitation the like blood pile away.
Gotcha. She's part of the map, so I can't move her, but I'll
Yeah,
keep that in mind.
She's not there when the kids come up.
Yeah.
Part of the house, part of the ship.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. Okay. So you move her out of the way.
Because they're coming up to this trapdoor that's right through here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think we can like knock on the trapdoor and be like, all good.
My ping
Okay.
button's not wanting to work.
Yeah, it can be a little funky. I don't know why. Moving the bodies out of the way so the children can go out through the back. Oriole will make his way up from the basement, and will start guiding some of the children out as well, showing them where they need to go. Where do you want the kids to be brought to, out of curiosity?
Into the cart for
The
now.
cart for now,
Okay.
yeah.
Make like a temporary room in there that's got more than enough beds, at least for them to all sit on.
And toys.
And
And
toys.
toys.
They're little kids.
And to have the cart prepare a meal to bring to them as well for just the moment.
I will say, forgive me, but I'm going to be going in there as well. I'd like to avoid any interactions with the coppers.
You know,
I
we kind of
expected
assumed
you
that.
to.
Swearo. Let's go.
Well, we trust Suera not to mess anything up in the cart, right?
For the most part.
He's been on there before.
Oh, wait. Nah, I'm not gonna warn them about loose. They can figure them out.
It's an exercise in trust, so they're not going to do anything to the cart or the children. Because if they do, they'll be trapped in the cart.
Pretty much, yeah. Okay.
You all are left there with the bodies, the orphanage, and the cart. Oh no, that does remind me. Before Oriole leaves, he will take one look at the elven woman, and you'll see he kind of like tongues the inside of his cheek. And then he walks over to the woman in the chair. And you see that he puts his hand on top of her head and then presses down with all of his weight and accordions her and breaks the chair.
Damn.
This finds that incredibly attractive.
I could see 2 people
Granny
like,
throws up a little bit, just a little.
but Jess, you were like,
I even saw it from Kaz's VTuber.
When he does that, Darius does look at Solomon and go, I...
Out. now. Just like
You should probably follow the hot evil, not evil, hot gangster. Go.
Darius, stop talking. Celebrate, go back to the car, please.
So you are all left in a orphanage full of bodies, save for 2 men.
Beef.
One badly injured, unconscious. The other perfectly fine, but has given up the fight. Outside, Valus has found himself a spot to stand in front of the building, and when the Elbadil city police finally arrive, they will find that there is one marksman who has been trampled to death, as well as another individual who was badly scorched and also trampled to death by a horse.
That's crazy. You got rabid horses in the woods.
I will say, before we pile into the cart, I also like to cast See Invisibility to see if there are any scrying senses still on the group in the building.
No scrying sensors.
Wait, Connor,
Okay.
does that mean we don't have enough time to loot the bodies?
You guys, I'll put it this way: if you want to loot the bodies, you can. At that point, you will be here when the police arrive.
The only bodies I really want to check out are the ones that smoldered. Because one of them had a locket, and I have a hunch it's just like his family, but I still want to see if there's like any arcane,
Henry. Never mind.
like residue or evidence or like a note on their body.
Okay, Michelle, what do you want to do?
I was gonna say, can we just like gather all the bodies and dump them in the cart?
Again, you won't have enough time before the
Okay.
police arrive. You do that,
Yeah.
the cops are coming.
Technically speaking, Ignatius already had the 2 smoldering bodies in hand, so if he wanted him to bring them elsewhere, we could have. But I don't think there was time for anyone else.
I'm gonna leave this to the group to decide based on what I'm about to say. Do we talk to the police at all, or do we just go?
Honestly, it's probably easier to just go. They're not gonna
Go.
believe
Leave.
us.
Leave
Okay.
a note about the children buried out back.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about it.
That should further distract them from following us, as well as get them to look more closely at the scene.
As we are heading out, hold on, I can write this because I have a special writing thing.
You do.
Oh, hold on, let me double check the words.
You have an invocation.
I can write without physical movement on any surface within 15 feet as long as I can see it. So while we're all getting out, Fitz is focusing on one spot on the wall. And I guess this is kind of dark, using blood to write a message on the wall. It just says, check the backyard.
Okay. Quickly absconding from the area, you pile into the cart with the 2 smoldering corpses. And you guys will very quickly get the cart moving away from this area. Would you want to keep it still in Elbadil, or no? Where to?
I
I'd
think
say we could ask
Oh yeah.
Oriole
where
where
wants
he
to-
wants us to go.
Where he wants to be dropped off.
I've got no preference. I'll need to catch a train no matter what.
You take trains?
Yes,
How else
Wait.
is he supposed to get
fastest way of
around?
travel.
wait, this is
But
actually
you
an
don't
important
get like
question.
noticed.
I get noticed plenty. Most of the time, gods have no reason to arrest me.
This is a very important question. Have you noticed the weird ass ticket takers
Yeah, they're all
that
the
run
same.
all over the train station?
Suppose I never really thought to think of it. They're just ticket takers.
Yeah, but they're all the same.
They're all the same.
Fortunately, that hasn't really been my thing to pay attention to.
Pay
I
attention next
suppose
time.
they do look similar, but still.
Anyways, I'd rather not take you to the north right now. Well, we need to go north.
Where are we going next?
Well, we have a couple choices. One, we can go see Kaz's family again.
I would say.
Doctor! Doctor!
Oh,
Doctor,
yeah.
pick up!
Okay, so
Wait. We shouldn't talk about the doctor when the
No,
guy who wants to possibly
but
kill him's in the
here's
car.
what I'm thinking is the closest towns to drive to would be Karhe, Magrin, or probably Sayant. My vote is we go to Karhe, drop, and then take the train down to Iran, or take the cart and do the mountains where the doctor or something. We can discuss where to go, but Karhe seems to be the closest. It's an easy drive, so we can drop Oriole and
Well,
Suero off there.
Yeah. Well, the car can also fly, so we don't have to worry about there not being a
Yeah,
road.
it's still closer.
Yeah, that just means normally it would probably be about the same time from Karhe to get to Karhe or Sayant, but because the car can fly, it's just straight line. So yeah, that is the fastest.
Either way, time to get going. You guys begin making your way. Are you going to just drive the cart to Karhe, or are you going to?
I
Catch the
think,
train.
considering what just happened, it might be best to just drive.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think we just need to go.
Drive until we're well enough away from anybody who can see, then we start flying.
Gotcha. Making your way towards Karhe, you guys will leave the city of Elbadil, hoping that maybe you can avoid some trouble before it comes back to bite you. But that's a
Again.
later issue.
You know, we're heroes in the north.
Real ragamuffins in the south.
Yeah, I don't think they like us much down here. Which is ironic considering the people in the north really shouldn't like three elves.
I think the only people I'm worried about not liking us is the people who currently extremely want us dead. Very much.
Yeah.
That they would even target an orphanage to get us down.
I want to point out while they're having this conversation, Darius does fully have a 2-year-old bouncing on her hip.
Ah! Oh, she's so cute. Hello.
With she's got white freckles on white skin, by the way, and these big pink curly hair.
Considering recent events, I actually have a thought that the most likely person to be tracked or looked at via scrying is probably Celebryn, for having recently been lost from under their control.
Oh, that is a good point.
But you can't scry on people in the cart.
He wasn't in the cart right now, and
That's true.
If you want my honest opinion, I think you're overthinking this. Simple fact of the matter. You have a kid. That kid was there. It'd be insane to think that you would leave your child. So, all they had to do, wait for you to go get your kid.
Why am I being... I'm nobody.
You are. Which means they've probably got something they want. Speaking of stuff I want. So,
Oh no.
you all do realize you're still responsible for about 1,000 platinum being stolen from our people.
1 second. Hey, Luce, watch this. She's gonna set the baby down in front of the cat.
I don't think Lucy's
No!
a trusted adult.
Now, realize this is a matter that is a little different. You're not directly responsible for it. You were tricked. That's fair. But I also would be a fool to believe that you've still got all that money still on your person.
Perhaps we can work out
Thought so.
something. A deal.
That's exactly what we're going to be doing. I've got a trader in my midst. Suero has explained the thing to me, and I think he's right.
We read a prophecy about it.
Person.
Either find the traitor, tell me where he is, or kill him yourself, and I'll consider us even. If it's one of my kids, it's one of my kids, then you're gonna go to me first.
Do you have anyone you think of in your family as a Reaper sort?
A Reaper sort?
Yeah, someone who specifically...
Mm-hmm.
The prophecy of Suero did not tell you it. The father hunts his wanting prodigy, a brazen Reaper for his family, the traitor child they plotted downfall, but just a puppet they all failed to see. That's the part we think pertains to you.
You gotta understand, of all my kids, Suero's probably the closest to ever being a Reaper. Bear in mind, Suero here is also the most reliable person I've got. He's responsible for hunting down people I want to be killed. And he did it of his own he's done it of his own decision too. It'd be absurd to think he's betrayed me, especially with everything he's told me.
That would be making his own
Kinda
grave
stupid.
if he did that, yeah.
The whole time that he's talking about Suero, Fitz is kind of like watching Suero to see if there's any twitch, any.
You can roll insight against Suero if you'd like.
Okay, it's not gonna be great, but I'm gonna try. Can I argue for advantage? Because
No.
I'm just a special little guy. Please.
No. Go fuck
Okay.
yourself.
Have you considered?
Okay.
Bad.
Yeah, it's still a decent roll.
No, there's no twitch to Suero. He's like anything that his father says, Suero just kind of nods, agree, like kind of seems like he's like, yeah, that's right, that's about right, yeah. He's just kind of like nodding along, like, yeah, that tracks. He's correct. I would be, but he doesn't seem to be like, he doesn't seem to think he's guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly not himself. He's like, he doesn't seem to widen his eyes. He doesn't seem scared. He's just like, okay, yep. fair.
Well, has there been any kids recently then that you've kind of not lost track of, but they've been kind of dropping off the radar more than usual, or going doing their own thing, not telling
No.
you?
No,
And I was
attempting-
thinking,
I was trying to keep track of my kids.
I
Same
was
context
thinking
as
the
best I can.
opposite. So any of them trying to become more involved recently?
No, involvement's a bit of a different thing in this job. They're involved with all this stuff because they want to. All the stuff that they want to do, it's stuff that they're best at. Suero's good at killing and finding things. He does this. I've got a kid that's great money. He pays attention to the money. I've got another that's even better with gambling and racketeering. Guess what? That's what he does.
Which one of your kids are involved in politics?
Politics?
Mhm.
That's trickier to answer. Really, all of them, technically. Even Suero. He's had his own hands in politics a few times. Just not in
Really?
polite ways. Not
Oh.
in polite ways. If, for whatever reason, Suero's been the one to be showing up and knocking on some politician's door, it's to tell him to fuck off or else.
Any of them have dealings with Dorha Maha?
Borja
Borja.
Matos.
Borja. Thank you. I couldn't remember his name off the top of my head. And
That's fair.
I was like, I know it's something with a guttural sound to it.
Yeah,
Any
anyone
of them had...
anyone dealing with the power vacuum, dipping their fingers in that in the north? Warhamatos, maybe.
Well, I can think of one that definitely would have been keeping an ear out on that kind of business. It's my son, Sebastian. He's a reporter of a sort. See, he's blackmail is what he specializes in.
Mhm.
So Matos has absolutely fallen onto his radar a few times. Problem with guys like that is that they're Teflon. Nothing sticks to them.
He's not Teflon. He got killed by a ferret.
Well, that's fine with me. Got no love for those sorts. Nonetheless, my son would have been most aware of them. Maybe would have talked to the guy a few times, but still.
And you don't know anyone in the family who might have like a green fire blade or green fire, kind of like a sulfur magic weapon.
Hates monkeys.
Maybe hates monkeys.
Definitely stepped on one before.
Orpheus will kind of look over at Swero with like a bit of a quizzical expression. And Swero will kind of he looks like he's like looking up at the sky a little bit and squints a little bit. And
We did ask
Sad.
Squirrel
like he's
this
thinking.
again before.
And again, you have Tana's sketch of him. You don't need to explain it as
Do you know
much.
this man?
No, can't say I do. None of them are, no, I can't say none. A few of them know magic. Not aware of any of them knowing stuff like that.
What, from your perspective, what would be the purpose of taking you down?
Power.
Like,
Simple as that. Power.
what kind? What kind of vacuum would it leave if you disappeared? What do you specifically...
If I disappeared, then that means that the question of who's in charge of the family becomes a question. There's no question of it now, but if I wasn't here, then they'd have to figure it out.
Might
And it would be like the Queen's Throne, Part 2. Electric Boogaloo.
yes. Might I point something out? According to prophecy, this individual, this traitor, is not themselves the mastermind, but is simply following orders. Someone else is pulling the strings, so while it might be one of your children who is ultimately going to be responsible for it, it is someone who is one step further, and those are the people who are calling the shots.
Well, I can't rightly say that I know of anyone who'd want to try to do that. Not against me.
None of your children have a brass on them, or like a brass theme.
No, nothing I'm aware of. Brass is
like scales or
no brass scales. Naomi's got some violet ones on her, but no brass scales.
Doctor, what of your dues? Think of your family and of the blues. Prior of bone, now locked away, stuck, jailed, and hidden from light of day. I don't think any of that still relates to this. Although I'm starting to wonder, Kaz, is your uncle the Prior of Bone?
I have no fucking clue.
I think that might be. I think Pariah Bone might. What does Pariah mean again?
We can ask.
Pariah.
We can ask.
Pariah's an outcast, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Pariah.
Pariah is an outcast.
Yeah, it's like someone
Pariah means-
outcast.
Yeah.
I was just double
Sorry.
checking the.
We do have a little bit of magic that we can use to maybe ask questions.
What, divination?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I also have it, but I don't have it
Yeah.
today.
I have it.
Okay. Well, then we can use it. Maybe that'll help us. We can ask questions and see what we can if we both use it.
Okay.
I can't do
Well-
it today. I can do it tomorrow though.
Well, I have it technically, so since they're here, might as well try. So I
Okay.
cast divination, retaining the topic of this.
Kaz, you step back and you begin to cast divination. As you guys watch her do this, you see that her eyes begin to glow with the same light of the scarring on her back, a slightly bluish light. And from her hands, you see that there is this almost like condensation and mist, like thunderclouds that begins to form. So divination per the spell. Let me see. You may ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity. I will offer a truthful reply. I can make it a short phrase. I can make a cryptic rhyme. I can make it an omen. But I will answer your question.
What question do we want to ask?
I don't know.
Let's see. It will be specific if it's yes or no. If it's something. that
Where could we
requires a
find the
return.
Reaper? Maybe.
That's not a bad one.
Big ping icon appears over Swero's head.
You get an exclamation
God.
point mark. Class gains.
Then we'd know. Like, where can we find? We could even ask where can we find the traitor.
Yeah, where can we begin to look for the traitor? But the Reaper should be the traitor, right? So, either way, I guess the wording isn't hugely important. Just where is this
Oh,
guy?
It's able to answer yes or
Okay.
no. Can it tell names or no?
I don't think it can.
Um,
It can't give us straight answers.
No,
Yeah,
it's
okay.
going to wind up being cryptic in
Oh,
some way,
okay.
shape, or form.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
So if we ask like how
Um,
do we find it, it might give us like a riddle.
Yes.
Hmm.
Whereas if you ask, are they in this town? Then it would have to be a yes or a no.
But we don't even know where to start. So
Yeah. So
Yes.
a cryptic answer might be our best option right now because at least
Yeah.
we can suss out a cryptic answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Or we start narrowing it down 20 question style, like,
we can't
are-
we can't abuse divination like that though.
Like-
It doesn't. The spell doesn't.
Eventually, it'll start lying too.
But you can day after day. One more
Cass is
divination.
trying to say
Pause.
something. What?
Stop.
I realized something really stupid, but I would like to suggest this as a thought. So the magic mirror we have.
You
That lets us-
motherfucker! I was literally DMing Connor as we speak, going, while this is all happening, Fitz is going to the fucking mirror.
Uh,
Well, now I'm not doing that!
you can
I
say-
mean, you can.
You
Because here's
can't.
the thing. Here's the thing. You were already messaging me. So what do you want to do, Jill?
I'm that.
Hey
While
guys,
this argument is happening.
Jill, real quick.
What?
My best friend powers recently have been off the fucking charts.
Turn it off! I'm to do it! Fitz is
thing
just gonna
is,
go
you-
over.
You'd
Okay.
be whispering about this amongst yourselves if you were together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been a knowing look of like. The mirror?
So
The
while you guys are conversing about this, Fitz.
Fitz is just gonna go over and ask to be shown the traitor in the midst of the family.
Okay. as you go to the mirror and ask to be shown the traitor in the midst of the family, you will get an image of a man in a maroon-colored cloak with green flame licking from his face and the blade he carries with him. And you see that he is currently in a large cave of some sort, showing it around to a blue dragon that he appears to be conversing with.
The blue dragon that just got freed from the fucking...
Correct.
I knew it.
You know, there's a sort of vindication that comes from this.
I didn't
Oh.
think this far ahead.
Zoom out! Zoom out!
Zoom out!
Zoom out! Zoom out!
I do love the mental image.
I do worry.
Orphanage, who is watching this group of adventurers who, to his knowledge, have been besting our way through the country. And, like, doing much better than anyone else should, considering they were being hunted. Watching all of us scramble and going, zoom out! Zoom out! Zoom out!
Technically, you could point as well to like
Actually,
so and
you start zooming out further and further, and you realize you're looking at mountains and more mountains, and it's just mountains. Actually, you're not too sure where this is.
Well, if we zoom out far enough, we should be able to see a city in the distance.
If we zoom out
Yeah.
far enough, we can see an overhead view of the map, like the one we currently have. And somebody could perhaps ping
Like-
where that is. Or...
no, too far. Zoom back in.
We saw it!
My thought
Listen.
is if we go out, we zoom out to like a point, we can ask specifically if it's in this mountain peak, and then Kaz can confirm that for us using divination.
Oh yeah.
So I will say the simpler solution was the correct one. You can just zoom out and hope you see a city in the distance, and then try to use that.
Or if we see the ocean, we can base stuff off of location geographically.
I love the idea of as it's zooming, it becomes a wind tunnel. Just the hair.
Also, we can also confirm it using divination, is what I'm saying, since Kaz already cast it anyway.
So then you will see that the mountain is front and center of where you're looking, and off in the distance you can see a city that has what looks to be pillars surrounding it.
Oh, Belvedere.
Motherfucker!
So this mountain range is right by us. Somewhere. This. How far did we have to go?
Is he by our wizard tower?
So the
don't
only-
Is he in our tower?
Is he
You
in
would have
our
known
tower?
Arhe if he was
Sandy.
closer to that. It's
Or over here.
Is he in Zanny's tower?
there's 3 mountain ranges that it could be, because if it was closer to Karhe, we would have seen that
There's
city
also
far
There's
before.
also a mountain over
That's true.
here.
But that's
Grab
also
Kaz
close to the
by the
Karhe.
shoulder. It's the dragon in Sandy's tower, Kaz, tell me!
I don't know yet.
With as you guys kind of flutter and fumble about a little bit, you realize it is most likely this mountain range right here. As you can see Elbadil off to the right.
It's pretty close to the cannibal town.
It's pretty
It's
close
to where Shay
to
is.
where Shay is. I was
Hey,
just
so-
thinking. I was just thinking. I was like, oh no, what if the cave is like where the dragon's been hanging out? That's the one that like Shay's been hearing this stuff, watching him.
James is gonna look at Orciel and I'm gonna need you to be real cool
Oriole.
real quick. Oriole?
Oriole.
Oreo.
Oriole? I'm gonna need you to
Like
be
the
cool real
bird.
quick. Alright?
Like
And
the
Darius is
Squid
going to rush in, can't cast it to cast sending, and go, hey, fuck, we just said the doctor's name and my brain's blanking.
Hey!
Shay.
Shay,
Hey, Shay, what do they happen to be like dragon noises you've been hearing, right?
Shay.
Shay?
Does that sound familiar?
You probably don't know him. Just a guy. Just
No, I don't think I've been hearing dragon noises, no.
Good news, it's probably not in the same cave as Shay.
Which
What's that name sound familiar?
It doesn't.
Common name. Just a lot of people
Didn't I
around
just
with that
tell you to
name.
hold on? Didn't I just tell you to be cool?
We
Just be really cool about this for a second,
so
please.
can we wrap another favor into this?
I mean, the cannibals kind of owe you,
The cannibals do owe us a favor.
but I don't know that in character.
So, back to the question that Kaz was trying to ask.
I have a question that the rest of the group would have to come to it because I wouldn't be able to. I don't have the knowledge. But it would be a way to kind of ascertain if we should seek out the cannibals, which is, have the cannibals seen or found anything that would relate to the location of the dragon? It's a yes or no. So it'd be a specific result, and if they found a scale or claw marks or something like that, we have an area to narrow down. If they haven't, then we can get the area that they scavenge from them, and that excludes that area.
That is an option. Jolly?
Yes. What is? Sorry,
you
I'm
have-
logging into Final Fantasy. I'm like harding out right now.
I know. That's why I'm trying to wrap this up quite faster.
I don't know the question.
It's okay. Do you guys have any other questions you'd like to ask in particular? I will say one question you could just ask is, can you show me the Brazen Reaper? If you think it is related to.
We will also. I do that too.
Oh, you're going to do that as well.
Oh well, if I don't know if that's what you were
Well,
insinuating.
I apologize. Yes, Becca?
never mind.
Okay. So, would you guys like to settle with the question that Cody brought up?
I think we should decide this next session.
That's fair.
Yeah,
We can
same.
do that.
Cliffhanger. Think about
I'd
it.
like some time to think.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yes, time to think
Uh,
when not rushed by Final Fantasy.
That's fair. Would you?
To be
With
fair,
that said,
Jolly's part of a group,
That's
so
fair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. With that said, do you still want to see the Brazen Reaper? Out of curiosity.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yes.
Jill, you ask, so is the Brazen Reaper? And as you do so, you will see that you are now looking at the visage of a tremendous
Adrian.
brass dragon. And you can see that it currently appears to be flying somewhere near a coast.
Hey, didn't we see that dragon out in the distance before?
It's a dragon that Fitz saw. That no one else saw because Fitz nat 20 or
Dragon,
something.
guys.
And we'll leave off there. Thank you all so very much for being here. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. We stream fairly regularly, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Ordinarily, we would not try to wrap up this fast, but we do have a hard out, and I was trying to push that along quicker. So thank you all so very much for being here. Say bye, stream.
Bye,
Bye, stream.
Bye, stream.